Master, this is my island.
Fuck you talking about?
This is my island. The fuck? This is my island. You're trying to assert. This is mine, boy.
What you say?
This is mine, boy.
Boy, I'm not doing that. I don't jack that. I'm not going to say that. You just call me boy.
Am I not allowed to call him boy? What are
You
you?
just call me boy.
What are you, a tranny?
Oh my God, you just call me boy. Come on, let's work.
Okay, let's go.
Come
Go
on,
on.
let's go.
Let's go.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay,
You go first. Boy.
fine. I'll lead the way.
Yeah, listen to your mouth.
Ready? Master, this is my island.
Fuck you talking about?
This is my island. The fuck?
It's my island.
This is my island. You're trying to assert. This is mine, boy.
What you say?
This is mine, boy.
Boy, I'm not doing that. I don't jack that. I'm not going to say that. You just call me boy.
Am I not allowed to call him boy? What are
You
you?
just call me boy.
What are you, a tranny?
Oh my God, you just call me boy. It's my island.
This is my island. You're trying to assert. This is mine, boy.
What you say?
This is mine, boy.
Boy, I'm not doing that. I don't jack that. I'm not going to say that. You just call me boy.
Am I not allowed to call him boy? What are
You
you?
just call me boy.
What are you, a tranny?
Oh my God, you just call me boy. Come on, let's work.
Okay, let's go.
Come
Go
on,
on.
let's go.
Let's go.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay,
You go first. boy.
fine. I'll lead the way.
Yeah, listen to your mouth.
Ready? Master, this is my island.
Fuck you talking about?
This is my island. The fuck?
It's my island.
This is my island. You're trying to assert. This is mine, boy.
What you say?
This is mine, boy.
Boy, I'm not doing that. I don't jack that. I'm not going to say that. You just call me boy.
Well, it's that time. We gathered here today for a whole lot of nothing. And also, ain't no song request. What the fuck? Apparently there is. Nightbot, what you doing? Hold on, I got it. Nightbot going rogue on me. Every single day. I don't know what Nightbot do. You know what? Listen to this while
Am I not allowed to call him boy? What are
You
you?
just call me boy.
What are you, a tranny?
Oh my God, you just call me boy.
Okay, let's go.
He was fooling on this island 100%. 1000%.
Fine. I'll lead the way.
Yeah, listen to your mouth.
Ready? Master, this is my island.
Fuck you talking about?
This is my island. The fuck?
It's my island.
This is my island. You're trying to assert. This is mine, boy.
There you go. Hey, she got the twang in it too when she said it. That was hot. What is this? Why does Nightbot just keep doing this? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. There's my island, boy. Just in time for Black History Month. I'm leaving that. I'm leaving it. No. I don't care if the beat drops after a certain while. But yeah, and I just found out the guy's going to do a Valentine's Day co-op stream. So we've been trying to rush the fuck out of getting to this island so that way we can play with That's cat. Give him a blood. You hear? I'll do it, blood, if you add a boy to it. That clip what? I don't think I got that one. Someone probably clipped it. That's a no then. Alright. Boy, this is for you though. I got this just for
mine,
you.
Boy.
Yeah, this is mine.
I'm not doing
She
that.
said it, so you can. You gotta get a do-rag too.
I'm not going to say that.
I want to see blood with
God,
a
I call him
do-rag.
boy. What are you?
I want to see blood with a do-rag so bad. Ah, yes. But I guess it time switch. It time go. Oh God, that wasn't it. There we go. Ah, that's better. I'm a little rusty. I'm so used to like clicking that and starting gameplay. Knit. Yeah, very classy. Where are the ripped pants? What? Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about SpongeBob. I was like, wait a minute, SpongeBob. A Dragon Ball Z do-rag? Yeah, why not? I know a bunch of black people that had Dragon Ball Z everything. That was like the official black person anime when I was in school. That and Yu Yu Hakusho. You can't go wrong with Yu Yu Hakusho, to be honest. Yeah, you can quote that. I know a bunch of black people. I'm friends with all of them, dude. I have a ton of black friends, man. I don't know if that school can say that comment. But yeah, if I'm gonna be off for Wednesday, I kind of want to see how disastrous the Valentine fucking co-op stream is gonna be. Cause we're just gonna. Oh, now I know they're gonna be in the same room at least. But it's gonna be even more awkward that they're wandering around an island together. Or whatever. I don't know, man. I wish he would do the death grip like Valentine thing that he did with Panda, but we never getting that. We can't even touch each other on stream. Pause. But yeah. Dragon Ball Z pajama bottoms? I don't know about that one. That's not the same thing though. I personally will only take the Spider-Man pajama bottoms, obviously. DSP, that's a gross thought to think about. That's absolutely heinous. You should get banned on site for that. Y'all know DSP can't run down a cat. Knit. Yeah, it's just them. I seen Shroom and I seen other people play the island thing. It's gonna barely keep things together. Like I wonder if DSP can finally play and talk at the same time. I highly doubt it. I bet you he's gonna be standing around most of the time, and Cassie's gonna be running around not paying attention to him or the chat. She's gonna be in her own world. She gonna be trying to tune out everything from her life and just be like, all right, I'm just playing the game. I'm Kiryu now. Oh, not Kiryu, but Ichiban, whoever he is. Then DSP's gonna have to snap in front of her and be like, Cat, you being asked a question. Gotta get her attention back on him. I mean, that's co-op, but I don't know if DSP got the libido to to do that position. Well, what do we think we got? Just missionary, if that. If we really talking hypotheticals here. I don't think DSP getting fancy. His back might spasm out. This is gonna be like the highway. Virgin? Hey, if that's the case, we can get a nerd baller hoodie. Yo! What would be the... I would mark the fuck out if DSP ever got a virgin hoodie. Hell yeah. I mean, I didn't see much of the combat in it, but it's probably just more the same with the base game. Yeah, we're just gonna find a way to turn into Q&A. And somehow it's gonna be even lamer to talk about games, even though we're literally playing the game. So are we gonna do any special themed Valentine thing? You would think the holiday made for like love and like being a couple and shit, we would actually show more affection towards Cat. Like we can have our arm over her, we can embrace her, we can do whatever. Nah, we're gonna be sitting on like 2 different chairs. He gonna be sitting on the stool. Be like, all right, Cat, we're gonna be playing the game, so just focus, okay? No contact, yeah. It's like a fucking prom dance. We got Jasper as the principal with the ruler, trying to keep them like six inches apart. Happy Frog Month, by the way. Got attack from behind. Yeah, you get bonus damage. Tyrone knows all about the sneak attacks. What the fuck is he saying? Good. Who cares about suicidal AIs after trying? Oh, I thought we were talking about suicide. Like, wait a minute, what? We should care far more about how kisses look. We care, dude. We're gonna have some fucking romance segment. Oh my god, Dave. We worried. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Save the kiss goal. I can't wait for it. Yes, we slowly moving this time back 30 minutes. Yeah, we just stalling our ass off of nothing. We literally... Oh, there we go. We got the guitar riff. And just a forewarning, guys. We're gonna break it up. So if he doesn't get anything good in an hour, we'll come back in 30 minutes at... Nice click. We'll come back in 30 minutes after I watch what I wanted to watch. Hey, I gotta enjoy my day.
Good morning, everyone.
Cold open.
Back from break, and we've got a lot to talk about on today's show. Particularly, my Phil's Day Off segment is going to be covering quite a lot of interesting stuff that I did yesterday, plus some updates on tomorrow's big Super Bowl Bash event, and of course, coming up this week,
the event that you're trying to beg hard for.
Co-op gameplay stream with my wife. A lot of exciting stuff.
A lot of it, huh?
On today's Level 1 podcast.
We had to like do a bump. We gotta do a line of cocaine just to get excited for this. It's gonna come out that DSP is like a cokehead, and during this whole pre-stream opening bits, he been just doing lines. That's gonna be like down the rabbit hole. That's gonna be like the Dark Side of the Ring episode. Like, oh yes, I was addicted to like 5. I was on like 5 or 6 different pills. I couldn't do anything without them. I couldn't function without them. I think you could tell because I was always hyped up during the pre-stream. There we go.
I hope you're all doing well.
Need some feedback? You got any good feedback for me? I'm not seeing Malin Web. Maybe. I might see it. Hey, EXI.
I hope that you're ready. Because this
Why we... Yo! We did the Brother Man Fist! Black History Month! Let's fucking go! Hold on. Hold on, we gotta go back for it.
And I hope that you're...
Yeah! We did the Brother Man Fist! Happy Black History Month. Hell yeah. Delightful. He came out the gate with it too. Hell yeah, brother. Come on.
Playing the possibility of this very first cat, which I'm very excited to do in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, possibly on
Happy Frogger
Valentine's
Month.
Day. So, good stuff coming. Let's talk, shall we? First of all, today is Friday, the 9th of February, 2024. And
Yeah, I know what day it is.
You're all doing well. Some of, I say some of you. All of you are starting the weekend here. But
I don't know. Somebody could be having a hard time somewhere.
For me,
it's a big world.
I'm pumped.
Someone could have got laid
really
off. You never know.
Running head first
Oh God.
into all the action and all the exciting stuff going on this week. Let's before we get ahead of ourselves, right? Let's recap Wednesday and everything that went down.
Yes, this recap 2 days ago. Today.
Where we are with each game.
Oh.
We actually hit a pretty exciting point in Like a Dragon that I'm excited to announce. We are on pace.
You can let me know behind the scenes, Mary, if you want.
And for the Valentine's Day possible co-op. So let's do this. And good morning, everyone. I see many people.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, and happy Friday. All right.
Happy
so,
Friday.
Wednesday was
Shut up, Phil.
twofold progress in the game.
Oh, okay. I had this on gameplay mode.
Right?
I got turned it up a
Baldur's
little
Gate 3
bit.
on the daytime stream.
Thank you, big guy.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth on the late stream.
I was in my
For
Twitch
Baldur's Gate
mode.
3, I have actually really enjoyed the last few streams. Basically, ever since we left Moonrise Tower, I've had a lot more fun because it's cool to explore this open world, run into a bunch of
I hope
random
not get these
encounters,
someone. That's the worst. That's the
combat,
worst thing to
NPCs,
get.
little mini dungeons and things like that.
No, someone to let to deal with that shit. That sounds like hell.
And I like how they all tend to tie into each other in some way. Like, for example, 2 streams ago, we ran into this random kid named Oliver who looked like his body was like half corrupted, and he was controlling these shadow demons. Like, what the heck is going on here? And then
did he look like a ghoul? Did it look like he had a stroke like you?
His other half counterpart.
He had stroke eye.
Thaniel. That's right, Thaniel, who apparently was a spiritual being.
Is it like Thanos? Is he related to Thanos?
Worship, who had been split, and you had to go basically reunite him with his other half, the Oliver. It was really neat. I liked that. There are certain things about Baldur's Gate 3 I think are done really, really well. There's some things I think are not done so well.
That's my favorite Marvel character.
In my criticism,
I can't. I wish they didn't get rid of him.
And the thing is, I have the right to do that. I have the right
That's
to
gonna be the
anyway,
chosen people edition of Thanos.
I'm not gonna hold back when it comes to things that I feel about any particular game that I play. But in regards to Baldur's Gate 3,
we hate it.
I'm well aware that there is an audience of this game that absolutely love it and think it's like the best game ever made. All right, I differ. I like the game.
So are you trying to say these people are wrong?
It has many
so you're saying they're not allowed to like a game because you don't like it? What are we trying to say, Dave?
Is incredibly cringeworthy and written essentially for like immature.
That's your opinion. Why are we trying to force our own opinion on the people? Stop saying the game is good. I don't like it. Yeah.
A proper tutorial for 90% of the gameplay mechanics.
I could say Street Fighter is fucking dog shit. It is. I hate fucking Street Fighter. I'm not gonna go out of my way to tell people, oh, you should hate Street Fighter because I don't like it. No, if you like it, you like it.
Close or romantic with any of the cast, all of a sudden they want
to everything is wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's pretty bad. It's pretty cringe-worthy writing for, again, people who feel like they've never had
coming from the cringe master himself.
And I have the right to criticize this kind of
yes,
stuff.
you do, and other people have the right to criticize you too.
But there's people out there who disagree, and that's okay.
Oh, is it? Why we have a whole segment if it's okay?
Understood that people.
For sure, it looks like some depressed manager at a local Goodwill. That's very descriptive.
As I've told you guys, I feel like this game, it's its own niche, right? Kind of like FromSoft games. There's people out there who absolutely hate FromSoft games because they feel that they're too difficult, right? But
there's other reasons people hate From Software games, but it's not just because of the difficulty.
How the FromSoft game works and how all their mechanics are. They're masterpieces, right?
That's your opinion. There's other people that don't like FromSoft games. What if you don't?
Baldur's Gate 3 overwhelmingly won Game of the Year. Why? We could sit here and argue about this till the cows come home.
I like From Software games. They're masterpieces. There's other people that say From Software games are dog shit. They don't like the fucking combat. It's the same cookie cutter thing. They found the formula.
But oh my god, you could sleep with bears? Yeah, and to me, it's like,
a meme, Dave.
Right?
Good time to sleep.
To me, my focus, honestly, my favorite part of this game is the incredible amount of narrative and content in it. like some people have said, this game kind of feels
Yeah, even
like
he's barely
almost
keeping himself up
the
on this one.
spiritual successor to Witcher 3, where everything you run into is kind of important and meaningful. Now, you can skip a lot of it, and it won't really affect the overall course of the game.
Yeah, you can
but if
skip
you take
anything
your
in any
time to
game,
do
and
every
it wouldn't
little piece of
it wouldn't
stuff you
affect
discover,
anything.
It actually feels very rich and like a very complex world. I completely
These fucking
agree.
buzzwords,
I'm
man.
happy
There's
that
nothing
in
like
the way
Witcher
that I've
3.
been playing
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate
Witcher
3,
3
I've
is
been
the
taking my
highlight.
time to do all
It
the
low-key
content
is.
I
I
run
love that
into,
game.
and I haven't really skipped anything, right? I mean, that's why I'm 70 some hours in, and we're still in
The
Act
bear
2.
sex, that put it over the top. If it didn't have the bear sex in it, it
So,
wouldn't have got game of the
I
year.
love that about the
100%.
game.
I'm saying.
But why
that.
is it that every time you hear someone talk about Baldur's Gate 3, you hear about who is your waifu or husbando in the game, and how many bears did you
Oh,
bang,
here we
and
go.
you know what I'm saying?
We
It's
get-
stupid.
It's
Why is the
stupid.
discourse so dumb and immature
Good night,
when the game has so much
sweet
more than that to offer? I don't know. Anyway, I still like the game, and I'm enjoying it. And
I
like
don't
said,
know, it
we
doesn't
actually had some
seem
really
like
good
it.
progress back on Wednesday, where we did a bunch of optional
We're
questions.
gonna go into
that seemed
Valentine's
like
Day.
it
all
all
right,
could've been easily
Valentine's Day,
skippable,
Dave.
but
I
man, I'm
really
happy I did it.
expect
You know, we
you to
rescued,
be all lovey-dovey with it. Like, well, I got romance right here.
Nathaniel and
Well, go
fused
ahead.
him with
Embrace the
Oliver.
girl next to you on Wednesday.
And in addition to that, we actually went to a couple optional dungeons. We found the Shar Temple.
We itching. Did we
and
not
did
take a
some
shower
puzzles and-
today?
and combat in there. It was all good. But now today, as we continue on, we're going
He's
back
mature.
to Last Light, and we're going to go to the second floor
I
of the
guess
inn,
so.
and apparently that opens up a whole new line of
that's the
questing,
word
so we'll
for
see
it.
where that goes today. But great stuff on Wednesday, okay?
Feel like
And
cat
I'll say this
smells.
too. Thank you
Oh, that's an
to those of
accusation.
you who are tuning in.
Well, you didn't say smell good or bad, so
still
there you
now,
go.
'cause,
You
know,
just said
70 hours
smell.
in,
She can have a
lot
scent
of
to
people
her. I
tend
agree to
get
that one.
tuned out or bored. And I know that there's still a decent group of people following along. Totally not as many as when I started. You know, take a look
Expect
at the
them to
videos
get
from when I
laid on the
started.
stream.
Each had thousands
be
of
waiting
views.
a long
Now,
time,
I
Discord.
could barely pull 300 views after a few days on each video. But I think that's because a lot of people are.
I don't think I'm gonna get that
essentially
clip, John, because
you know,
in
and
that
trying to
clip,
follow along, and dude,
he,
70+ hours of any playthrough takes a long time to get through. I feel like the views will catch up
something
eventually
popped
as
out the
viewers
ball.
catch
I
up,
don't want to
right?
get that clip now.
Um,
That's all I'll say.
So there you go. I just find it's hilarious because now people, of course, in the chat are saying, so you're saying the only reason
Like
this game
say
won Game of the Year
best
is because it
Safina
has
player.
sexual content.
I don't know about that
No,
one.
but I'm going to make
I'm
another
trying.
comparison.
I
And
like
I
the mix up
challenge
with
you on this
Safina,
one
but
to disprove
thanks,
it.
Chris.
There's a game coming out in a month or two.
I
called
really do
Stellar
like the
Blade,
mix up with Safina.
Okay? You know it. It's that action game where it's a lot of flashy combat.
I'm this close to
and a lot
learning
of-
Lego,
Oh, wait, no one
though.
knows that.
I
All you know
feel
is
it.
that the main character is this anime chick, right?
Anime chick.
And if you actually have been listening recently in the last week or two, all the PR about the game is about the main character and how she looks. No exaggeration. Even the game developers have come out and
There you
admitted.
go.
They said, yes, we based that character on a Korean model. And yes, we actually spent arduous hours modeling her ass cheeks. So that
Is that a
she looked the
problem?
most attractive. It's like,
Why do you
yes,
say
because you're
ass
selling your
cheeks
game
like
on
that?
The sexual content of the main character.
Okay.
You're not selling your game on the game. If Stellar Blade had a main character that was a regular dude with two swords.
Oh,
no
we
one would give a shit
definitely
about
not
this game.
playing
It
Stellar
would probably
Blade
have
now.
no hype. There would be
Man.
another game amongst a million.
I'm
other
playing the
tiny
game
games
because it
that
looks
no one
hype
really
as
cares
shit, but
about.
we
But
definitely
whenever
not
you
playing
make
it.
a
It's
Bayonetta,
over
or you make a Stellar Blade,
sexualized.
or you do that, all of a sudden now everyone talks about it. Why? Because of the sexual content in the game.
That's not why
Period.
people talking about it. They giving
So,
one
go
aspect of
ahead
the
and
game,
try
man.
to tell me that the reason people didn't talk about Baldur's Gate 3 as much as they did was the sexual content. I
That's a
dare you
horrible
to
take
lie,
we doing.
because that's the truth.
You only
Yes, the
say
game is
Dave.
outstanding. Yes, it has a lot of great content.
So it can't
Yes,
be because of
it's
that.
complex and have D&D elements.
It
and that's
can't
a
be
unique
because
thing,
that's
but
why.
The reason people talked about it was
Because of the
sexual
sex.
content. Deal with it.
Deal with it. Deal with my take. I'm allowed to be right about everything. He's only allowed to
Okay.
be right about everything because he
Continuing on.
won't accept anyone else's opinion.
That's my
He'll
opinion,
push
not
it
the
aside and
truth.
say
All right,
mine's
and
is
again,
by law.
You have the right to disagree with me if that's
Okay.
what you feel.
If that's
But
what you
was
feel.
the discourse about this game and Stellar Blade now?
Okay, open it up
Just
to
look at
VC
the
then. Let
discourse.
other people talk. Don't just
Wow,
let them
look at that
type.
amazing combo. Look at that really cool combat engine. Literally no one.
Did you
Literally
look
no
at it?
one.
Who?
It's just a bunch of people mouth drooling over the main character.
Don't be saying mouse
That's
drooling.
modern
That's gonna
gaming
get
at
him in
this point, I
trouble,
guess,
man.
Right? And the thing is, it's not just games. This has happened in every entertainment industry. An entire movie where the only reason people saw the movie was because
Imagine being 41 years old and just now realizing that sex fucking sells. Well, no fucking shit sex sells, Dave. What a fucking stupid ass take.
But it's okay to acknowledge it and admit it instead of trying to pretend like the reason that you like something is something that's not there. Right? Instead of admitting that, yes, we all just kind of have a weakness for this thing, Instead, we're gonna.
Is he trying to say he's a better human because he's not a
today.
slave to pussy?
Well, here's the thing. Again, then what I want you to do.
Yeah, these
is I
are
want you to take
sexist
that
incels.
element out of it. I
I'm
want you to take
married.
all
I
the
got a
sexual
wife.
content
He should just
on
show his
Baldur's Gate
ring up.
3.
Just put his
I want you
hand
to
up.
take it
Like,
all
I'm
on Stellar
married.
Blade and tell
I
me
don't
that
need
you
it
like
in
the
my
game as
life.
much. Because you'd be lying to yourself. It's true. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying the games on face value without that content because that's not what I'm looking for in video games.
Why you look depressed every time you got like $2 in tips?
But I just find it absolutely hilarious.
Man was like the pussy.
Criticize something.
Put pussy
like
up on the
my
pedestal.
God, the dialogue of Baldur's Gate 3 when it comes to the relationships and this kind of romance is so cringy. It's so not close to what any human would actually say. It's as if the writers don't even know what people talk like. When it
Dave, we literally have Q&A segments with our wife and no one knows.
I'm not saying
it's the most
bad,
awkward, cringe-worthy shit ever. You talk like you don't know this woman.
Too fucking bad. Too bad.
What dialogue
Just
have you
because
wrote, Dave?
Don't like the fact
what game
that
did you
someone
put
is exposing something doesn't mean it's not true.
What's an intimate discussion
that's
with Cat and
a hard
Phil?
Fact of life as you get older, you realize.
Hey, honey, did you
anyway.
What did you eat today?
So anyway, Eternal Napalm says you don't think the combat and bosses in Stellar Blade look cool. Again, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is, who's talking about that? Literally,
you don't know
all
who's
you gotta
talking
do is go
about
look at the
what
trends on social media and things. No one cares. The only people
they literally show one post showing off an aspect of the character, and they were just replying to everything in the fucking post. What do you want them to do?
And it's time to admit this.
Admit
As
it.
a society, this is where
we're going.
As a
society,
these people fall for this shit. It's a silly trap that people fall for all the time. I mean, hell, let's be honest. The Tomb Raider games back in the day, they weren't great. Run around, auto aim, shoot wildly.
Gun hands. There we go. Gun hands.
Platforming that was incredibly frustrating. The games didn't get good.
Then we're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're showing Lara in a fucking short showing off her ass.
I bought it, owned it, and was like, I don't see the height.
It's not up yet. We got 30 minutes strong.
Lara Croft, right? So there you have it.
We got 30 minutes until that happens.
Anyway, let's continue, shall we? All right, so
if he doesn't get to his day off speech,
insufferable, then you don't have to watch. I'm a 41-year-old dude, and I'm gonna have
41-year-old dude.
The vast majority of people in the gaming industry. That's why people watch.
He's up in his feelings. He's all the way up there.
You hear every shill say.
Because we sitting here, because Cat don't want to. So he don't want to touch Cat.
You disagree, but don't sit here and criticize and say that my opinions are invalid because they are. Everyone's opinion is valid.
Yeah, then why are we so hard trying to push ours?
Okay. No,
someone say their
Tomb Raider
opinion.
1 was not very good. I think Tomb Raider 2 and 3 got much better. Later on, the later iterations actually got bad. But I think 2 and 3 got much better. But 1,
yeah, probably it's gonna pause on its own anyway when I click to the thing. So
and I was frustrated at how annoying parts of it were.
Yeah, that's how YouTube works. So it's just gonna pause anyway.
Okay, let me put it this way.
I have like a shit ton of skip
been
keys. I don't
better,
care.
But you could tell there's certain parts of the game they focused on and certain parts of the
game
they
do it at 1.5
because they didn't care as much. Anyway, So, anyway, that was Baldur's Gate 3 back on Wednesday. Wednesday night, we had great progress in Like a Dragon Infinite.
Well, we double-fisted.
We actually got through
double
all
Black
Chapter 4,
Pride,
which is what I was hoping to do. But then we got a big chunk into Chapter 5. And from what I'm to understand, we are right at the precipice of unlocking a dungeon, an optional dungeon that actually is exactly what I'm going to need to do to make the progress
like
I want to
fucking
do
Garrus and Mass Effect 2.
Dave
is always at the cannons calibrating the
so this
guns.
means now instead of my characters only being one class, which is gonna get kind of boring
when he gets
if it
better,
continues.
You might be in a coma, Anthony. I don't think you'll ever wake up.
I'm actually excited because now we got Aquanaut and Fire Dancer.
I think that's what that's called.
Now later on I can unlock more. I think there was Hula Dancer and there might have been 1 or 2 more, but I couldn't afford them. Okay, so I'm actually excited because I'm very excited to try out all these different ways to play the game, and notably, the one I'm most excited for is the American football player or NFL player.
That's my subtle dyslexia coming in. I've read 2 different things.
The problem is, in order to play this class, you have to hit a confidence level of 5 in the game. Okay? And the confidence level of 5 means that you either need to find side missions in
that case, yeah. Fuck it. Let Dave sell out fucking chastity belts.
Or you
put the lock on it.
DSP
have the keys to
also
it.
Just unlocked.
You gotta give him a certain amount of money to get that chastity belt off.
And the quizzes can actually level up the particular stat you're looking for. The problem is the quizzes cost
keep everyone in the
pit
cult fucking
and I think I have enough money right now to do 3 or 4 quizzes. But then, if I do that, I don't have the money to unlock the football class, which also costs
I hope
money
that's
to
not
unlock.
the
So
case,
it's like,
big guy.
oh, it's like, do I do work on this?
I
Or
hope,
what do I do? So the
You
good news
you
is
see
we got
you
a
see
lot
the
of
light.
progress
Just you get some air
Wednesday
one day,
night.
and then you come back.
Tomorrow we're actually going to be playing the game, and what I'm looking to do tomorrow is to unlock this optional dungeon.
You don't need to be
right?
looking
Go
like
to the
Dave, have
optional
a stroke
dungeon, and
mouth.
use these new classes and unlock new abilities and things during the marathon, which will be pretty neat. Hopefully, grind enough money in this dungeon, because apparently the dungeon rewards you with a ton of money. Okay, so do that, for maybe an hour, and then leave the dungeon and go to this vocational school. Hopefully, buy the level up upgrades I need for confidence, and then go get the NFL football player, and hopefully be able to use that football player class for like another hour.
There's two different versions for it.
Event. I want to be able to use the NFL player during the event, right? So we'll see.
No, my mind
if it goes
instantly
that
went to the
smooth or not.
gutter.
It might not. It might be rougher going than that. And maybe I'm just overestimating how easy this is going to be. But it's looking like everything's kind of aligning to work out well for tomorrow.
Oh, that was like the balance hands.
Wednesday was
I don't think I have
100%
that,
RPG day.
100%.
I had a ton of fun with it all day long, and definitely I had a good time with it, and I can't wait for more continuing tomorrow.
I can't wait too. Cool. Fair enough. Sounds
all
good.
right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the schedule for the rest of the week, I think it's time for a very interesting segment, because it's time for Phil's day off.
There you go.
But this week, I have a good amount of interesting stuff to talk about for the Phil's day off segment.
Man, we don't want to talk about this. Stroke is a stroke. Not after the Drake leaks. Yeah.
Since I'm already blue.
Picture, you still got another tab. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you right now. I'm not watching them. I'm not seeing them.
This is the best stories on YouTube, by the way.
I'm afraid.
I don't know if you guys knew that. Definitely. That's totally not sarcastic or anything.
What are we laughing
so yesterday
at?
was
Our
my day
own
off from
cheesy
streaming.
joke?
And once again, I basically had a lot of errands.
I don't know. I think we'll go
More
much
than last
later
week. Last
before
week I
we talk
had
about
nothing
taxes.
to do but grocery shopping. This week I got a ton of errands built up.
We can keep procrastinating for a
Pet store,
little
I had to
bit
go to the
longer.
liquor
It's
store
just
to
at the
prepare for
beginning.
tomorrow's marathon event, among other things. Okay. But a few things went down yesterday that were quite neat. So first of all, my wife wanted to focus on trying to max out her
I don't know
own
why you think I
Dondoko
would.
Island
No,
playthrough,
I'm not. I don't want to look
which,
at them.
when you maximize it, apparently you get a ginormous money reward, and that's what she's looking to do, is get a ton of money so she could have freedom.
And she don't have
to buy
social
every
media
job
anyway.
She wants to
What are
buy
you
a
gonna
bunch
do
of
it?
equipment and level it up and do all this stuff.
You're gonna pigeon
okay?
carry her.
So
basically,
she was working on that as I was running all my
I don't know
errands,
if I
and then
want
we
to watch
actually
that one.
did some of it together. Like I just
I
sat
don't
there and
know,
watched
John.
her play for a few hours later on in the day.
That might be
What I can say
a
is,
DM thing.
Dondoko Island totally is trying to be like Animal Crossing and
watch
like
that
Disney
tomorrow.
Dreamlight Valley. It
I
kind
know
of
who
feels like
that
those
is,
two
though.
games smashed together. So many elements of that are exactly the same, and even remind me of things in those games, the way that they're laid out. Although there are some distinct differences, and I do feel like there's a few things of it that
we gotta go to that
really
Total Wine, baby.
thought out well enough. Like for example, there's a mechanic where you build up your own house. In your house, you decorate it and you expand it. And I'm thinking in my head, yeah, that's exactly like Animal Crossing. That's exactly like Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh
but
my
the
god!
only reason you do it in Dondoko Island is to get more health, because every once in a while your
So
island
it's a
is invaded
side
by
thing that
enemies,
every
and you
fucking
need to fight
Yakuza
them
game
off.
has, right?
But the health is almost useless. Like the enemies are easy. Like all you gotta do is run around and dodge and swing a bat.
So
a
it's
bunch
like
of
a
times,
nothing.
and
It's like a side
there's not
thing you
much
can
to
do
it.
or you can't
So it's
do.
like
It's up to
you.
you.
You feel like, oh, it's necessary that I need to upgrade my house, and then after a while you realize you didn't ever need to do it. Because
So
you
it's
really need
optional,
help.
just
it's
like
not
every
really
other game. It's a
required.
side
In other
thing.
games, what it would do is, upgrade your inventory capacity or something like that. And this game, you would think that's what it does, and it doesn't at all.
He's mad at
And that's
everything
actually
in
one of
this
the
game.
most
In any game, isn't
frustrating
meaningful.
things
Like,
about
dude,
Dondoko
it's a
Island.
game at the end of the
inventory
day. It's gonna
management
be a
is so
time
annoying.
waster.
There's no way, at least that we saw, to upgrade inventory, and you're constantly maxing your inventory out. So you got to gather
Manage your
items,
inventory,
go run and
maybe,
sell a bunch
Dave?
of them.
Don't
gather
be
more,
a-
go craft items, go sell, go gather, go craft, and it's very tedious.
Yeah, that's a problem if you're
Now,
a hoarder.
some of the cool things about it, being able to design your island in multiple different styles, because it has like 4 different styles you can work towards. I think it's like elegant, pop culture,
all the fucking
sleazy, and
like
I
Like a
think there's
Dragon
3 or 4,
Yakuza games,
and each
they all
one
had
is
that,
exactly what
but
would
you don't
think. So
have to do
elegant
it,
is
but if
like,
you want to
wow,
do it,
it's
that's like an
really
extra
high-end,
thing if you just
refined
want to
stuff
like,
for guests to do.
I don't know, just play
Pop
the game.
is like, pop culture stuff, a video arcade, or a popular restaurant, or something like that. Sleazy is exactly what you would think. Think about all the locations in the Like a Dragon and Yakuza
Oh,
games.
boy.
The freaking soaplands and the freaking cabaret clubs and
Oh,
shit
God,
like that.
we don't
Yeah,
like
you can
those.
build that on your island too.
Yeah, we never build those, huh?
And so,
our island is gonna be ultimate prude island. There ain't gonna be no sex on there. You even think about sex, you get exited out from the island, huh?
In that regard, I feel like the game has some potential because you can kind of design things how you want at the same time as you're inviting guests to your island, and this is how you make money. Is you're trying to appeal to the guests who are showing up and give them what they're looking for.
Wait,
every guest wants
DSP Gaming is like his own island.
So
yeah, he has to bring guests over, but no one wants to come over. They want the sex, they want the cabaret clothes, but he doesn't want to give it to them.
Focus on the guests that want that style and appease them more. There's various ways to go about
One day,
and as it opens up, there's
Phil
more
is gonna build his own cabaret club.
Spoil that much,
and then DSP Gaming will be flourishing
as I play along with.
Dave's gonna ban twerking.
But it just seems really, really interesting and fun and very chill, right? It's very relaxing, and I like that. Again, it's the same vibe as Animal Crossing, where it's not an ultra-serious game or ultra-serious part.
She said 24 hours, and they're not leaving the island until they do everything on the checklist.
Instead, you just want to gel. That's exactly.
As far as I saw, they did nothing on the checklist.
I will say this:
no, they're not
my wife's
live.
a little frustrated because she's trying to hit 5 stars.
So I hope they made it off the island. I hope they didn't have to eat nerd balls.
Like, let me put it this way: if you play that mode, and all you do is focus on beating it, you could probably beat it in like 10 hours. But your island will look like shit. Because you're going to have fancy-ass restaurant like Cafe Alps, which is the big Italian restaurant.
I like how we're naming shit in the game
that shitty, sleazy statue.
Are we going to have images for this? I don't know, man.
Really stupid.
Something really stupid like a fucking cabaret club with women in there.
Nothing actually like
they left at 10 a.m.
pleasing. Just fill it with junk to raise your island rating. And honestly, I hate to say it, it seems like the game, that's the one thing
5 hours?
that they didn't think about is
I'm not surprised.
They kind of made it so that if you just throw shit out there, you get points to level up your island, but it doesn't really matter how the island is actually designed or how it looks. That doesn't really count. So you can have an island completely cluttered with a bunch of shit, and then you get a higher rating than someone who took their time to really design the island to look like a real.
So we're gonna see Kat wasting all her time on the island, and you barely doing anything.
I definitely think that
Kat's gonna have like 15 fucking cabaret clothes, like 100 different soap lands.
My house looks. Look how nice the community looks.
It's gonna be like Cyberpunk times 10.
To hit 5 stars.
Dave's gonna go over to the island and be like, "Kat, what are you doing here? This is gross.
Like
you need to get rid of all these soap lands.
So
be like my island. Be more conservative.
I think to hit 5 stars, you need. I want to say 43,000.
It's gonna be the actual red light district over there.
I don't even know what it is, if it's likes or something. And then like 13,000 in the pink rating, which is like a thumb up. So I think she has like 39,000 in the green and like 9 to 10,000 in the pink. So she's almost ready to max it. And likely, if she plays it more today, she'll probably beat it and then get her big reward or whatever, right? So I'm excited.
Hell yeah, I approve of the gummies. Gauge on the
work on this with her this
sour
week and
apple
start running
gummies
the money in game because it seems like the money is one of the big
money
things about the game that's kind of
that's the problem with DSP gaming too. The money's always the problem.
Money on your weapons.
I don't know when's money not gonna ever be the problem.
You need equipment for all your characters. You need to
one day.
Unlock the
one
jobs.
day we'll hit the magical no money crisis,
so,
and then DSP gaming will be good. We'll never beg anymore.
That.
Everyone will be coming in. We get 1 million subs.
Pan out, and we'll have some fun co-op this week. But watching her play it, I kind of got the gist of it, and I can't wait to work on her with her on it. I think we were talking about it, and we might want to do like a pop style island.
We can
working on an elegant style island. I'm like, I think the pop might make more sense, especially because you can start doing like arcades and arcade machines and stuff. And I thought that'd be pretty neat. So I think that's what we're gonna work on when we work on it together.
A virtual island by ourselves. We gotta use Kat as fucking labor.
This is a good time to bring this up. So. 20 memberships were just gifted to the community.
Okay.
Thank you to Salvo Pancakes. I have no idea if these are legit memberships or not. And of course, as you guys know, what this means is that people have found a way to work around the YouTube system to pretend like they live somewhere
they're doing workarounds. They're illegally hacking YouTube to try to give them these memberships
for a couple pennies. All right. So I have no idea if this is.
I like how he thinks of his members now.
I will say this: a lot of people have been complaining recently about gifted memberships and how it spams the chat.
You've been complaining to the boys.
There's a way to disable that. Whenever you see a member bomb hit the chat. All you got to do is go to the top of the chat and click on that member bomb. You should see it sitting up there as like a green dot or something, whatever it looks. And all you do is you click on it, and there should be a drop down. And right there, it says remove. And once you do that, it's gone. And
oh my God.
You don't see the pop-ups anymore in the chat because a lot of people were saying, man, some people keep dumping these. And when they
There
bump
we
them,
go.
you can't really see.
If you have a problem with
chat.
getting
There's too many
positivity,
membership. Like
just
other
hit the
night, some
remove
idiot came by and did
option,
like 4
and it
times. There's like
removes the
200 fake gifted
positivity
memberships.
from your
And people are like, I
eyes.
can't chat. There's too many messages in the chat that people are getting these memberships. So that's what I figured out. When you see it, all you got to do is you click on the member bomb symbol, and then clicking on it, you should
fans
open
how
the
to
menu that
lean
gives you
in,
options, and one of them
naval
is like, just remove
band.
this, and then it just gets rid of the notifications so you can focus on the chat. Okay? I'll mention that more as these happen. So that
Can I
people get
remove
into
some
the practice of
positivity?
doing
Yeah,
it.
go for it.
Okay.
If it's the reacts, I approve
But it's
of
Salvo
it.
Pancakes. If those were legit
The
memberships,
reaction
thank you.
little thing in
There's
the
no way
corner.
to tell until like a day or two passes.
You can
when
always
YouTube
remove
processes payment.
positivity.
Just so you guys know, most of the ones that I get are fake, which really sucks. Most of the ones that I get are totally fake. So.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That's toxic. That's
continuing
toxic
on
right there.
So that was an awesome part of my day yesterday, is that I spent time watching Cat play Dondoko Island. But also, okay, I went to grocery shopping and got a bunch of supplies for tomorrow's marathon. For those who don't know, tomorrow is, and I apologize because I don't have it on this screen, so let me go back to this one. Tomorrow is my big Super Bowl Bash Marathon.
Yo, look at him. He going to the end zone.
I'll be dressed up as an NFL player, and I have various jerseys to swap.
They got
out.
double
I'll be
remove
drinking,
the
I'll be
positive,
eating,
dude.
and we're going to have lots of segments during this marathon event. I'm very excited for it, okay? Well, a couple of the things that we're going to be doing during that event is that we're going to be eating some food that my wife is going to make. And
my wife is gonna make
she
it.
finally settled in on what we're going to do. Number one, we are going to do
So what? We were
a
waiting on
crazy
Cat to
good
settle in?
dip. That's going to have all these different layers. I can't remember if it was like a 6 or 7 layer dip.
Dude. We've been scratching our head for weeks upon weeks for the Super Bowl event. And the best thing that Cat came up with is dip. We couldn't come up with any other meal, huh? We're gonna be literally dipping chips in a... Wow. Cat doesn't love this dude at all. This is a loveless
But
fucking
basically,
place.
there's tons
Oh
of this dip.
my
There's
God.
there's refried beans.
We getting some
there's
shit. We
guacamole.
getting some
There's
7
olives,
layer
there's
dip from the
cheese,
fucking
there's tomatoes,
grocery
all these
store.
layers. So that's one of the things
Just
he's gonna
putting
do.
it in
I
a
bought
fucking
big-ass bag
container.
of
I'm putting it in a fucking
tortilla
thing.
chips to try the dip. So that's
A
gonna be
dip
kind of
tray,
cool.
man.
What I might actually do
Is he actually gonna
is we're
watch
gonna
it? You know he's not
simulate
gonna watch it.
a Super
We're
Bowl
doing a
match
Madden,
tomorrow. I might just eat
a
the
Super
chips
Bowl
and dip
match,
while
by
I'm
the
watching,
way.
'cause I'm
Not a
watching, I'm
game,
not
a
playing,
match.
I'm
It's
watching
like-
a simulated match. So I might just have some food with you guys while we do it. It's like as if we're really watching the real Super Bowl, right? How cool.
Are you fucking kidding me? We're gonna do a simulated game on Madden. We're not playing or nothing. And we're gonna be eating dip. What a sad ass fucking Super Bowl event. And the dingus are gonna be watching it. Yeah, what a sad fucking Super Bowl event.
Would that be? All right. Now, in addition to that,
We're gonna be
also
sitting
gonna
for
make
a
some homemade
simulated
quesadillas,
football
which is
game.
gonna be some
You
seasoned
might boot up for
chicken,
that.
some green onions, and some other things. I think even some
I
bacon
can't
bits
wait.
and stuff like that. So that's gonna be fun, and that's gonna be more like the main event.
I can show
dinner.
up halfway
But she's
through
gonna
it
make
if you're
a
still
third
on.
snack,
Maybe.
and she's gonna do something we never did before. She's calling them, I forget if she called it pizza bites or pizza bombs.
Pizza
So what it's gonna
bombs.
be is this small dough ball, okay, and
Explain
inside
the pizza
is mozzarella
rolls.
cheese. But on the outside, you season it with things like, you know,
We
oregano
explain
and
the
other,
pizza
like, Italian
rolls,
seasonings,
man.
and also like a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese on top. And you bake them in the oven,
Pizza bombs.
and then you dip them in marinara sauce.
Can't
So
feel it.
that's gonna be
She
like a
feeling
finger
like
food for maybe
her
later
best
on
fucking
in the
chef.
show. I'm pretty excited for this, and it's going to be good to have.
Yeah,
all these
just to
various
make
things
money
over the
off
course
his
of the
son's
marathon.
spot. So that's basically.
So that's one thing. Okay. The other thing is, I went to the liquor store.
Of course
and
you
I was
did.
looking for things that I could drink.
It's not
Not
DSP without the
taking
liquor
shots
store.
and stuff like that, but things that more I could like
Former
casually
alcoholic.
drink over the course of the day when we're having this
Why we
marathon.
need? Why do we need
And
to
I'm like,
drink
well,
over
what
the
could
course
I
of the
have?
day?
First of all, get this.
What?
I wish this was an exaggeration, or I wish that this was a joke. Yesterday, I'm cleaning out my refrigerator.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it mold? You found a dead body?
I still have beer from last year's Super Bowl in there. I looked. I
How
was
was
like,
that
what's
funny?
that in the back
You
of the
didn't
fridge?
drink it. I'm
There's 3
trying to see the
cans.
joke.
And I reach back. I'm like, it's that Blue Moon beer that I bought last year. I still have 3 cans of it.
Okay.
I was like,
so that means we don't have to get more, right?
well, I guess I know some of the stuff I'll be drinking, right? I might as well finish it.
I might as
I
well
had 3
finish
last year, I
it.
might as well
Like a
finish
true
it,
alcoholic.
right?
Yo, I found the beer here. I might as well finish it.
So there you go. Anyway, That's number one.
His
Number
eyes
two,
probably lit up
I
when he
bought
saw that
various
beer.
different, what they would consider like party mixer drinks. So, for example, I got this one.
That shit probably been sitting there for like 3 years. You been drinking 3-year-old beer.
They always have this like colorful drink area, you know, for college kids and stuff. And I was just wondering, what do they still have? And they used to have all kinds of ones. They used to have like Mai Tais and stuff like that. Well, I went to the liquor store. They didn't have too many, but they actually had.
You're gonna be getting a sour look on his face when we drinking that beer. Like maybe it wasn't there for a year.
And they had like one called Rum Punch.
That shit gonna been there when he fucking moved in.
So I just grabbed one, and I ended up grabbing Rum Punch, which looks like, I guess it's a bunch of tropical fruits. I think it's supposed to be like mango and passion fruit and something else combined with rum. And I was like, oh. So I just gave it a little taste.
You got me
night,
a rum.
And I was like, wow, this is like really good.
I didn't know this because you don't
have some
clean
of
it.
that during the
Maybe
marathon.
that's how.
And in addition, I actually got Captain Morgan's Long Island Iced Tea, which I love Long Island Iced Tea.
Of course we
I haven't had one
do.
in a
They got
whole
all
years,
alcohol
but
in
I really
it.
like Long Island Iced Tea. And this
Be
is
shaking
good
just
because
thinking
it's
about the
sweet, but
booze,
also has
huh?
a lot of lemon flavor to it. Of course, there's liquor in it as well.
Of course.
So I'm gonna have a lot of that over the course of.
You already opened it for the event.
Over the course of tomorrow's marathon.
You did a little taste
I
test.
also have some tequila. So if anyone's dying for me to do shots, I could do some shots of tequila or whatever.
Yo,
but it's gonna be a more.
This is an
casual
addict talking
atmosphere.
right
Me
now.
kinda
Yeah, I got
sitting on
shots.
this
I got
all
some
day
beer.
long,
I got some
feeling
beer
kinda
up on
buzzed
my
and having a good
fridge.
time with
I
all
got
the
Long
losers in
Island,
this
some
marathon
Mai
event. So that's
Tais.
the liquor for tomorrow. Okay, so we got the food, we got the booze,
There we go.
but I got something else for you.
Oh, what
all
we
right,
got?
it's an idea that I came up with yesterday.
I bet you could be stupid.
Okay, the idea I came up with yesterday was kind of interesting because it follows up on a lot of stuff we've been talking about over the last few months.
We got
All right, tomorrow, ladies and
we got the
gentlemen,
weed.
you ready for this?
we got the
Tomorrow,
downtown.
We're going to be doing a live DSP Tries It. I've not
How
done a
was that
live
different
DSP
from
Tries
any
It in a
other
while.
marathon,
we've been
man?
doing Feasting with Phil, but we haven't actually done a real DSP Tries It, okay?
Okay.
We're actually bringing back the series tomorrow.
You make it seem like this is a long
A
awaited
one-off
series.
special for the Super Bowl bash, okay? And you
We
might
need
say,
more food. How is this
"All right,
different?
Well, what is this going to be? I wonder.
He really
you know,
reached into the
what
bottom
we'll
of
be
the
doing.
barrel for this.
We're going to be doing something very pertinent, very timely, that follows up on something that I talked about several months ago. You ready? So now I'm going to spoil. I'm going to spoil and spill the beans for you.
You want people to
all
go
right?
back months ago? Fuck
Way
it.
back
It
in
ain't that.
October.
Oh my lord.
I had mentioned that when I went to the grocery store to shop, that I saw, Halloween candy all over the place.
If we
And
get
when
the
I went to
fucking
check
Skittles,
out,
no.
I noticed that there was a big display right at the checkout. All right? Right at the checkout line. And I commented on it in my videos. All right?
All right.
What it was absolutely hilarious. Mr. Beast candy. All right?
We eating influencer candy. Just to mock Mr. Beast. I'm sorry, Dave, that Mr. Beast had actual businesses and we got a fucking clout chase and try to make fun of it. You gotta make fun of a billionaire, huh? Well, not a billionaire. You gotta make fun of a fucking dude that has more money than you. It's like the J. Cole line. If you broke and clown a millionaire, the joke is on you. What the fuck, man?
And I looked at it and I'm like, wow, that Mr. Beast, the YouTuber candy, he actually is
The
selling candy in stores
YouTuber.
I hadn't seen.
That's the monologue.
picked up the
the
bag.
YouTuber.
And I'm like, I wonder if it's any
The
good. So I
Beast.
started looking at the bag, and it says, it's what you would expect. One's like a milk chocolate bar. One has like peanuts in it. One has like little crispy
So you shaming them for
rice
actually
crunches and
doing
kinda
like
Nestle
side
crunch. There's
hustles?
like 4 different kinds in the bag.
What side hustle we
And I'm
got?
like, oh, all right.
Some fucking dead
And
YouTube
I
channels.
looked at the price, and I wish I wish this was a joke. Half the shit I say, I wish it was a joke, but it's just our harsh reality these days. The pricing on the bag.
You're telling me it's expensive. But no fucking shit, Dave. I could have told you that. But let's see how shocked he is at it.
Was
It's like $100.
$22. And this was a bag that was a normal sized bag of candy. You know, if you
I don't know.
bought
I'm not seeing the bag,
Nestle
Dave.
or Hershey's or one of those mixes of a bag of candy that size.
So he's selling
it
it
would
on the
probably be
name.
like
This isn't
$7.
This isn't a surprising thing.
His candy
Get
was
some Pokemon cookies too.
$22. All right? And as I was in line, all right, I actually was looking
I want to see the
at
receipt.
people who would look at the candy, and a lot
So
of
you
them didn't even have, like, they don't know who Mr. Beast is. You know, normal people
No.
don't fucking know who the fuck that guy is.
How do you
So
know?
they don't know what this
He
is.
asking
And they
them
think,
in
what
the
is
line.
this, some kind
Like,
of
you know who
Halloween
this
candy?
is?
Maybe it's on sale.
He looking
And
at
I
other
saw
people
people,
looking
you know,
at the
like, pick it up
candy.
saying, "Oh,
Yeah, they
shit,
don't
I
know who
need
this guy
Halloween
is.
candy."
I bet you they being
And then
stupid.
when they saw the
so we
price, they
hate
said,
watching people.
"What? There was actually one kid who knew who Mr. Beast was.
Why are we looking at
Dad,
kids?
Mr. Beast candy. And his dad looked at it and said, oh, and he looked at the price. He said, haha, fuck him. And he slammed it back down.
All right, so exaggerated. Actual exaggeration now, huh? We got to make it seem like everyone else think the same way as us. Nice.
It was hilarious. So
yeah, he actually did that
in
the public line of the fucking
around
grocery
for Halloween.
store.
First of all, there was a reason they put it at the front of the store. They were
Did
trying
you say
to
nothing I can do? Did you say some DSP-isms too?
Because no one's buying it. Who the fuck is spending 20?
Know what? The story would have been even more believable if he looked up after throwing down the candy and said, "Oh, is that DSP Gaming? Oh, can I get your autograph? Me and my son are big fans." That would have been even more believable. He should have said that.
$2 on a small.
Then everyone
would
have clapped in the fucking grocery store.
That in a competitor cost $7. No one.
Yeah, everyone clapped.
Same thing. Like when you go to the candy aisle. Now that I know he has candy, I've looked, and he has big candy bars. The big candy bars are selling for like $5 or plus more dollars.
Yeah, people buying them.
It's a
fucking
candy bar.
Are you shaming people for buying candy bars?
And spends over $5 on a candy bar, right? You gotta be.
Who goes on their phone to spend more than $5 on the fucking JPEG? I don't know. Who goes to the store and gets like over hundreds of dollars in fucking iTunes cards? I don't know. There's nuts people out there that do all kinds of stuff.
Idiot.
Hey, what's up,
so
Bert?
of course, it's
I'm a
always
little
stocked.
toxified.
No one buys it. It just sits there on the shelf, overstocked, never bought. Okay. So I just
how you know it
funny
sits
that this
there?
guy
You
launched
check
a
every
whole
single
candy
day if
line,
it's being bought.
Which I've never seen.
Are we
anyone
checking
actually
the
buy
sales on
product.
Mr.
It
Beast
just sits
candy?
on the shelf because of exorbitant prices. By the way, I have no idea if the quality's any good.
So we just shaming it regardless.
Candy, it's way too expensive.
So you're literally judging a book by its cover. Nice. Something you're not supposed to do with Phil? Yeah, we're doing this to this candy. We're doing this to Mr.
Right?
Beast. We're judging a candy bar by its cover.
So you might say, gee, I wonder why Phil's bringing this up. Well, yesterday I was at the grocery store, and once again, here I am. I'm in the checkout line. And you know how they have at the checkout line, they have all the
yes,
candy
I'm
bar
aware of what
sections
they have at the
American
grocery store,
stores.
Dave.
Again, impulse buy.
You don't have to
I'll just
explain
grab
this.
a
I'm a
Nestle
share.
Crunch. I'll grab a Snickers. So
yeah, they're for
I'm
people
looking at
like
the mall,
you.
and there was a candy sale. So here's some of the prices, right? So one of them was like, so normal price, $1.79 for the candy bar, and it's a big bar, like the Twix.
What
like
is
a giant
produce?
Twix
What
double
about the
pack, right?
produce?
It's a lot of candy. On sale, 2 for $3. That's a pretty good sale. So you're saving like what, like 30 cents on each candy bar?
I like how we
That's not
being
bad
penny
at all.
saving now. Good,
And then
good.
there's another one. It's like, normal $1.50 on sale
We
for like
could
$1.25. Okay,
Get that shit
quarter
off the
That's a pretty
screen.
good
Which
sale.
one, Dave?
And
I'm
then
sorry,
I
don't know
saw
why I can't do that.
Mr. Beast candy
Then
bar.
we just started seeing red, huh?
Okay.
We started throwing shit
First
in the
of
grocery
all,
store, huh?
It's hilarious because the ones they're selling at the checkout are tiny. Everyone else at the checkout has a big bar, big giant Snickers bar, the double pack Twix, the big one, and it's like Mr. Beast, like this small, in a
Over
plastic wrapper.
exaggerated,
I'm
you know?
like, why is it so small? And I looked
Yeah, I'm sure Kat said the same thing about you.
at the price. Normal price, $2.
Why we scratching like that? We grug scratching. Did you tweet Mr. Beast? Yeah, you should have tweeted him in the fucking store. Like, Mr. Beast, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot? I should have been doing this. Extended
$2.
scratch.
The tiniest bar, the smallest candy bar in the entire
All right, so
section
we have it. Are we gonna show
is
it?
the most
No,
expensive
you gotta come
one.
back on. You gotta show up on fucking Saturday for that.
So I'm doing a
We
double
can't give
take, like,
everything
who would have
away.
bought that? And the answer
We
is
can just
no one.
over-exaggerate
No
and
one
just
would
try
have
to
bought
hype
it
it
for
up
that
as
price.
much as we can.
So guess what?
Get this. We're trying to hype up a fucking candy bar. That's how low DSP is at this point. Man.
After
imagine
having
that.
Mr. Beast's candy in the store since October and no one buying it, my store has slashed it and all of his candy is on extreme clearance prices.
How do we know?
So this candy bar that
We
used
go
to
into
be
every
$2
single
is now
store looking at
60
it.
cents.
We being
I want you to
toxified for
think
Mr.
about that.
Beast.
They cut it like 70% of the price to get people to buy it because no one's going to fucking buy that shit for how expensive it is. So I was like, oh.
Did we even look at
well,
the
now that
sales?
it's 60 cents.
No, we just saying in our
perhaps
own
I'll
head
try
because
it.
that's our
and
word.
so that's what I did.
This is
I went
everyone's
and I
thoughts.
grabbed one of each. They had 2 different kinds. So I grabbed like the regular
Yeah,
one.
candy bars are like $2 or
or
something around there.
Like
So
Nestle's
it's not
Crunch
that
has, like,
bad.
the rice
It's probably gonna
pieces
be a
in it.
little bit overpriced
So I
because
grabbed
again,
2
it's Mr.
pieces.
Beast,
I said,
so it is.
we're gonna
what
do a
it is.
DSP tries it on this now, and we're gonna see if it's any good.
So we fell for the marketing scheme and we just got the thing that we're actively complaining about just to shit on it because we're jealous that someone else is getting more of a bag than us. Cool.
And by the way,
this
I
is a
want you to
fantastic
understand something.
segment.
I'm going
love
to be
this.
fair in my
I
DSP tries
love it.
If the candy is actually good, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say, wow,
No,
it
we're
actually
not.
tastes pretty damn
No,
good.
we're not.
But I'm going to be fair to judge it, and we're going to try it.
And we probably got this candy, and I bet you it's just sitting in a fucking freezer or refrigerator, and we're just gonna get it out immediately as soon as we do the thing. Yeah, we're gonna ham it up exactly.
Tomorrow,
we're gonna ham it up so
live,
fucking hard.
During the Super Bowl bash,
Might as well buy
DSP tries
Pokey
it,
cookies. I don't wanna
comes
see
out of
that.
retirement to try Mr. Beast candy bars.
Out of retirement, like we taking the jersey off the rafters, like it's coming off the rafters. DSP, no one gives a fuck about DSP tries it. They didn't care if it was gone. Yeah, it's coming out of retirement. Yeah, you didn't think it was gonna happen, huh?
2 flavors, okay?
We bought 2 flavors for this shit.
I'm actually pretty excited for this. I haven't done a DSP tries it in 100 years.
Is you eating food?
And again, the only reason I'm doing
Do we
it
gotta
is
warm
because
up? Do we gotta stretch?
it's discounted. There was
You
no
might
way
pull
I
a
would pay
muscle.
$2 for a
Yeah, we
tiny
coming down
little
from the
bite-sized
rafters.
candy bar. I'm not an idiot. But now that it's on extreme discount, I'm trying
Yeah,
this
now
out
we
and
can get
legitimately
it.
reviewing it.
Extreme
okay?
discount. He got it for like 25 cents.
So, I hope you'll join me for that tomorrow. It'll be part of the marathon, okay? So anyway, did that yesterday. Got all these. So I got liquor for the.
Yo, we
event.
excited.
I got the
We got
food
liquor
items
for
the
it.
event. I got this idea for a DSP tries it, okay?
He fiending for that booze. We're gonna
And
be taking
then-
shots in between eating the candy.
To end off the day, my wife and I were gonna
You
dinner,
heard
ordering
this?
dinner. The one day a week we don't cook, thankfully. We have one day a week we don't. And we're doing, what should we
Wait,
get?
what
And
them
we were
drink
just,
choices?
we're like, we're gonna have Mexican over the weekend with this dip and
I don't know
these
much about
quesadillas.
that one.
And we're thinking about things we've had in previous weeks. We're like, man, I just don't know what to get. And so why don't we try something totally different? So we're looking at the different places available. And here in Washington State, this is a very high concentration of Asian immigrants. People who came
Okay.
from Asia and just lived
Hello?
here and brought all the culture
We
with
looking
it.
at the Asian
So since we lived here,
demographic
we've
in
had
Seattle?
Thai food, cuisine of the Philippines, ramen, sushi, poke bowls, Hawaiian
Yo, he be
foods,
saying a bunch of hateful
Thai
slurs, looking
food,
at everyone
that's already-
Asian.
Vietnamese, like pho.
We can't
stuff
hate
like
black
that.
people this month, so we gotta go
Indian
towards
food,
someone.
Like everything in Asia has been here, but the one thing we never tried was Korean food. And the reason being, most Korean restaurants are meant to actually be sit-down experiences where you
And we're
cook
gonna
the food
DoorDash
live
that shit. Hell
on your
yeah.
table with
Get
your
that shit
family
30
or friends
minutes,
or whoever you're with, so you're getting
for
like the
after being
freshest-
cooked.
It's kind of a social thing.
Hell
You
yeah.
go out to the Korean restaurant and you cook it right there on the table, right? So
We're gonna get that
obviously
shit
we're gonna
30
do that. We're
minutes on the
ordering
car
in.
right
So we
there,
actually looked
and
for
we're
a bunch
gonna
of places, and
have
we
it sit on
found
the
2
counter.
places
No, we're gonna have
where
it
you
sit
can
on the
order
porch
Korean
for like
food
2
from near
minutes,
us, and we
and then we're
tried
gonna pick it
our
up,
first time ever.
put it on the table
So
for
I
like
actually
5 so we
ordered,
can explain it.
I think it was
Do an
called
IRL
Korean
stream? God, I
spicy
hope so.
barbecue pork, but it was a combo.
Just him swaying,
rice,
watching the food being cooked.
macaroni salad, these seasoned glass noodles, and
Guy's
also
gonna be sitting
these
next to
very
him.
seasoned golden potatoes. They're like marinated in seasoned, chopped up, and cooked.
Just randomly, he gonna be like, guys,
My
I'm sorry,
wife
we're being
got, get
swatted.
this,
These fucking
bulgogi
idiots swatted the
beef,
fucking
which is what they
Korean
call
place
their
again.
beef, but such a unique preparation. They fried it in eggs. So it's slices of beef cooked in egg, so it's almost like a pancake. And it's like slices like this, right? I've never seen anything like that before. I was like, whoa, that's very unique. So we tried this out, and let me tell you, the food was absolutely amazing.
That's what I was saying. We shit on everyone on stuff that they doing, but if we do the same thing, it's like
this is
God's
like
gift to the
super duper
earth.
good. I can't believe that, and by the way, I'll say this. When you look at it, at first, you're like,
We'll see.
it doesn't look so appetizing. Like, it doesn't look like, the presentation doesn't blow you away, right? When you start eating it, you're like, so the pork was sweet, but it had a little bit of a savoriness to it, because it was like a very savory pork. It wasn't dry. It was very like tender pork, and then it has a spice to it, but not too spicy.
Are we reminiscing
like
over it already?
Dead on, like how you would want it. As you eat it, it builds a little bit more heat, but it tastes great. The potatoes were cooked
What happened to
perfectly,
Drake?
so they were like almost.
Mary, just type in Drake
leaks
leaks on Twitter.
You'll
You'll see.
I don't know what it was. Whatever this
Do enough
marinade
scrolling, you'll
was.
see
It was
what's
like
going
an
on with
orangish
Drake.
brown marinade, and it had all these different flavors in it, and it tasted amazing. The glass noodles, dude. The glass noodles absorbed a ton of flavor of, again, whatever they were cooking this stuff in, and they were just blasting
Got
with
20
flavor when you
seconds?
ate them. Normally, you think glass noodles are
Oh
probably.
shit, we might have to.
No, they were amazing.
We might have to wait.
The only
I haven't
thing,
seen it.
honestly,
Yeah, me neither.
that I wasn't blown away with was this.
We can put a pin on
macaroni
this
salad. I don't
story
know if that was a thing,
after
'cause
after we get talked.
One of the restaurants we had ordered from, well, one of the restaurants, the restaurant we had ordered from, also did other kinds of cuisine. They specialized in Korean, but they said, oh, we also do a little bit of Japanese and a little bit of Hawaiian. So maybe the macaroni salad is just something they give you with that.
There we go. We'll put a pin in that, Dave. Oh no! We're a little late. It's fine. Guys, I told you we're gonna get interrupted, so it is what it is. That's how little I care about the back in the day or a day off story.
Teachings.
And you're never there for me! Ever!
But you deserve someone who stands up for what's right.
Let's go back to your place. Is the food ready yet?
That raw dog is what Dave doing.
Well, can you hurry up? You know I don't like to eat past 7.
Yeah, I know. Just playing it right now. And finish.
Yeah, it's Dwight's brother right here. He gotta get him going.
Are you trying to poison me? This tastes like cancer.
I don't know how I feel about this
No,
lady.
I wanted
We
to
got
make you
Tom
something.
Holland
I
wish.
wanted it to
What
be
the
special.
fuck
Why
is
couldn't you
this?
just get Chipotle like I told you?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is why Dave doesn't cook no more.
I can make you something else.
No. I don't want anything. You completely ruined the night. Can you just make me a bubble bath?
You
I
can't
just
be
wanna
saved?
relax.
I'll give it time. She might be saved.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. I got you something.
You're gonna like the
Come on.
accent.
This way.
There
did
you
you
go.
get
Come on,
me?
Tom Holland. Tom Holland. Take her off and show her something.
It's a surprise now.
But Spider-Man ripoff, I'll be down for it. I hope it just
Discuss.
transition to him being Spider-Man and this.
Hold on.
Shit, guy hit.
Plus.
God damn, that's toxic.
Okay, now. What do you think, babe?
Are you kidding me?
What?
Oh god, turn
You
off
got
the
me
internet.
Alexis? Are you freaking kidding me?
Yo, we got
This
a
is all I can
Alexis.
afford.
I specifically told you I wanted a Porsche and you get me a Lexus?
Alright, never mind. She can't be saved.
I thought this would make you happy.
She can't be saved, dude. This is
If you took
crazy.
it back and bought me a Porsche,
Go back and buy me a
I
Porsche.
can't afford a Porsche.
then why can't you like make more money?
Yeah,
I'm actually
just
making
make more money.
$100,000 a month.
Start
minimum.
hustling.
Deshaun was right about you. You're a little boy.
Deshaun, oh shit.
Do you know how hard I've been working? How much that Lexus cost me?
Run her over.
grand.
Yeah, I ain't gonna break up with the
Your
bitch.
anniversary gift.
Wait till she come outside.
I do everything for you because I love you. Because I want a family with you. And because I want to be with you forever. And I mean that.
Seen the signs before all this.
Hurts me to
That
know
hurts
that
him?
I don't get that same love back. Because I try so hard to be there for you.
There you go. He getting in
And
his
you?
bag.
You
Yo,
never
this is
did
those
for me.
101 fundamentals of
Ever.
acting. Yo, there we
You
go.
get what I'm saying, Kelsey?
Why'd you yell at me?
Yeah, this is an acting student 100%. Why are you yelling at me?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yo, look
didn't
at this.
mean
We
to cry.
folding. We instantly
You monster.
folding. No.
I'm so sorry, Kelsey.
No.
That was a mistake.
You don't love me.
No, I loved you so much.
Then why did you yell at me?
Victim segment.
I didn't mean it.
She turned
I
it
don't know
into
where
the
it came
DSP.
from. I'm sorry,
No.
okay?
I'm just gonna call Deshaun to come pick me up.
Yeah, come pick her up on the curb. Yeah, get out the
I
house.
can't trust you. You yelled at me.
I can't trust you. You yelled at
Look at
me.
me, okay?
She might call the cops and saying she got raped.
And I won't ever do that to
Yeah,
you.
she seemed like the type of toxic lady to do that. Get
sorry.
out of here.
And I love you so much. Just please listen to me.
Okay, I'm under
We
a
gotta
lot of
save
stress.
him. I agree. No,
I'm
he
just
gotta
gonna go to
save
bed.
himself to an extent.
Yeah, okay. Who's Deshaun?
Who's Deshaun? Now we asking who
Don't worry
Deshaun is. She been
It's just not
she been
that
name
bad.
dropping him like 2 different times over the course of the day. Who's Deshaun?
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Breaking news.
What the
Global
fuck is
tensions
happening?
escalate as North Korea launches a series of missiles, initiating an invasion of Russia. Simultaneously, Germany launched an unexpected attack on the United States. The world is in the throes of World War III. Citizens over the age of 18, this is a critical moment. Governments worldwide
They
are
get ahead of
mobilizing
it.
forces.
They start the draft.
And if you are eligible,
Tomorrow teachers,
you may be
they tell in the
drafted to
future.
serve. This is a call to duty, and refusal is not an option. The world needs your help to face this unprecedented threat.
What's all this fuss about? Can they handle their own problems?
Kelsey, this is serious.
Adolf Hitler is still alive.
What?
I might get drafted.
They saying like subtle things. That's the Easter egg.
Plans? This is a big deal.
Whatever.
Yeah, they being edgy in between the fucking serious parts.
Hitler has come to the United States and activated these Nazis.
I'm gonna miss you, Kelsey.
Hitler has come alive.
But I promise I'm gonna come home.
You're leaving? So typical of you.
This isn't about me. World War III is happening right now.
Captain America.
As
They're
we
gonna go on the
speak,
Super Soldier
they're coming to get me
program.
tomorrow. I need you to understand, Kelsey. This is beyond us. I'm going to war. And I need you to be strong for me.
Then just go. Leave me.
What's going on? We're getting taught.
Hello, Mrs. Smith. I'm Lance Cole.
You gotta pay attention to the lessons,
We
John.
regret to inform you that we are going to be taking your son with
There
us
you
today.
go.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's mandatory.
Yeah, just push her
We
up,
have a
push
war
her
going
over.
on, and we need all the help we can get.
This sounds like an
We will be
abduction
taking
fucking
your son
ploy.
with us today.
Just get in the
Please
van.
come in, Lance.
I don't think this is how they pick up people for the army, man. They going door to door just saying, yeah, we want them. Bring them outside. We need them to fight.
Thank you, ma'am.
What the fuck? Hello? Oh my fucking god! They literally doing the same plot again, but a different person. What is this side story? We have two different stories. They literally doing it
As
again.
you can see, Deshaun cannot
Do
go
what?
to war. He's retarded.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Smith. We had no idea. There wasn't
They
anything
literally
on the
doing
records about
plot
him being
points
disabled.
again.
We didn't know. I'm
I
sorry.
blame the white problem
yes,
for this.
because
I
it just
100%
happened.
blame him for this.
Deshaun was out with his friends at night, and he tripped and stumbled down some stairs, and he hit his head. The doctor says he's going to be a vegetable.
We got the drool going and everything.
That's okay. That's okay. Oh, calm down, Deshaun. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Deshaun. It's okay.
It's okay, Deshaun. I was expecting something else. Subverting your expectations. That's what they know. That's what they do best at
That's all that matters.
You think one thing, they give you something
Well,
else entirely. That's the selling point.
I think I should be going now. Very sorry for the...
Why is you gonna get up out the chair and just start? You gonna start crip walking? But yeah, we did it, Mom.
Good luck with the war.
We won't let you down. Hoorah!
Oh, hot as hell. Yeah, get up. There you go.
We did it, Ma.
We gotta
Don't
wait
have
for
to go to
getting
war.
drafted.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Let's fucking go. We finessed the government. There you go. What the fuck? How the door wasn't locked? This ain't your house.
You faking it?
You're not taking
What?
my son.
You faking it?
You're not taking my... my son.
I can't believe you had the guts to say no to the draft. It takes real courage to stick up for yourself.
Well, Kelsey, I believe in making choices that align with my principles.
How we just out like
couldn't let
that?
them
We
dictate
killed
my
a
life
dude in
like
the
that.
government. We killed an army
Exactly.
recruiter.
I'm thanks, Ben.
We ain't laying
You just
low.
let them
Fuck
take him
it.
without a fight. It's like he had no backbone.
You know, some people just go with the flow, I guess.
Yeah, how'd you turn him down?
But you deserve someone.
Get
who
that
stands up for
special
what's
hand
right.
going.
That's why I appreciate you.
Show her how you did it.
You're not afraid to make your own decisions, and I find that really attractive.
Imagine me scared to go
You
to
know,
the military.
I just believe in living life on
That
my
was
own
gonna
terms.
be me.
So hot. Let's go back to your place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing some renovations right now. There's
So that's what we ashamed of,
construction
living with our
going
mom.
on. Let's go to yours.
Well, I don't have a house. We could go to my ex's.
What?
He's gone, and I have the keys.
Yeah, that's heinous.
Sounds good to me.
If he comes home at that, he just got killed. Hello?
Let's go, let's go! They're behind us! Come on, man! Let's go! Run!
Hello?
Let's go! Man, it's slippery! I will not let them take our lives! Come on! Stay down! They're right behind us! Let's go! Into the brush!
Alright, so where would we be running if this was an actual war situation? Nah, they seem like Forrest Gump or some shit. Are we gonna get the fucking Forrest Gump death?
Into the brush!
Or the
Stay
Bubble
down.
death?
Stay quiet!
Stay in Nam. Yeah, we running in Nam randomly.
I think we're okay here. I think we're okay here.
Yeah, that's the standard issue guns right here. This is the 1930s. we got an M1 Grand.
Amerikaner müssen sterben. Töte sie alle. Heil Hitler.
What the fuck?
Heil Hitler.
We actually got Nazis. I thought we were fighting Russians. Wait a minute.
We're gonna die. You understand me? We trained for this, remember? We are not gonna die. We're sitting ducks, man. Keep your head in the game. We're gonna stick together and make it out. We trained for this, all right? I can't do this. Yes, you can. You have to go back to your family, and I have to get back to the love of my life.
I hate that.
Okay?
I hate that part.
Yes, you can. I'm gonna go left, and you cover me, okay?
Lucky I misclicked.
Ben, where are you? Ben!
Jake! I'm up here! Let's go! Come on!
Who the fuck is that? I don't know. I don't know where this plot's going now. 1 month later, after all that.
Miss you, Kelsey.
Hello? We're really doing this. We had this wheelchair. We had to use it more than once. So ain't no fucking way. We're Ashley, Lieutenant Dan.
Kelsey!
Have they been fucking in the bed for a month?
Kelsey!
What? Why is he talking like that? He lost his legs, not his brain. What the fuck?
Kelsey!
Hello?
Kelsey!
Ben, you're back already?
I serve my country!
You're back already. It's been a month.
I lost my legs! I lost my ability to do anything! This is what I come back to?
I like that look.
To do anything!
He's just looking at him. He don't know what emotion to put on his face.
This is what I come back to?
Your legs are gone.
I have nothing!
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
But my doctor said I would be stuck like this forever!
Ew. I don't want to be with you. We're broken up. We're done.
Bitch, you in this house. What the fuck?
You heard her?
Why is this dude popping up like this his house? What the hell? Yo, we pulling up on him? Yo, no! What's the lesson here? I don't know. Ain't no way. This is Ziggy right here. This is Ziggy levels of toxicity.
After Ben is kicked out of his own house, he is determined to defy the odds.
We're gonna grow legs?
He starts a rigorous
Please tell me we're
rehabilitation
going down
journey,
that route.
pushing himself to the limits. Over time, Ben saves enough money to buy prosthetic legs. Through perseverance,
We're gonna be
and
playing
hard work,
basketball in
Ben
no
begins
time.
to regain strength and mobility. He decides to channel his resilience into starting a business, showcasing his determination and entrepreneurial spirit.
Okay.
He slowly makes millions and becomes the best version of himself.
We're still in the same.
Meanwhile,
wait.
Deshaun,
Still in
who
the
had
same
falsely
house.
claimed disability benefits, faces his own karma. Falsely claimed disability benefits, faces his own karma.
So this is the face you make when you're getting hit by a car. We're on a fucking roundabout. Who's speeding on this? You gonna hit the house. They could have found a better street than this, man. They could have found a way better street than this. I didn't think they was gonna do it. I didn't think they was gonna show the aftermath of it. I really didn't. It's the right problem. He in the car. I know that facial feature from anywhere. That was his brother. It was a hit.
He is involved in a car accident that leaves him
He
with a
did that
permanent
for his
disability.
brother, just like The Rock.
Because Deshaun is now permanently disabled, Kelsey breaks up with him because of this.
I did it for The Rock.
Kelsey realizes breaking up with Ben was a mistake, now that he is successful and normal again.
So we got back together. No way.
Ben.
There we go.
Kelsey, what are you doing here?
We pulling back up on him.
Well, it looks like you're kind of famous now. I've been seeing you on my feed.
Sunspot, you taking her in? She knock on your door saying, "I know you're kind of famous. You want to go? You want to get back together?"
Oh, you must be talking about my book.
You have a book?
Yeah, it's about how I defeated my odds. It's a bestseller right now.
We overcame the
Wow,
adversities.
congratulations.
Yeah, there's a whole chapter
Maybe we
about
could
you,
catch up,
bitch.
Go grab a bite to eat.
The gold
You
digging bitch
serious?
that broke my
Yeah,
heart.
just like old times.
Kelsey, you treated me horribly in our relationship.
I've changed. That was the old me.
And the second
That
I
was
left
the
for
old
war,
me. I
you
just
started
knew
hooking up
me.
with
I
someone
reformed.
else. I did everything for you. I spoiled you, and I loved you like no man ever will. You left me. You left me because I was in an accident.
Ben, I promised that I could change. I don't know what I was thinking.
No. No, you're only back because I'm successful. You left me when I lost.
Now we standing
And
on
now I'm up.
business. There we go. That's all it took.
You're
a book.
down, Kelsey. Goodbye.
So that's it?
Being disloyal and choosing short-term happiness over a committed relationship can come back to bite you.
That was a lesson. The obvious one. Well, at least we learned something.
When Ben overcame his struggles and became successful,
All right, thank you. All right, we can go back to this. All right, we took a little mini D break. You see, even DSP's confused by what we saw. What a frame! He looking like, yo, you interrupted my stream for that?
Or is it Korean? Because I don't know. It's for sure a Korean included it because they did.
All right, we got a bunch of
So you're saying
skip
it's
now.
legit?
Let's fucking
Okay.
go.
So the one thing, the macaroni salad was pretty bland. Like, it didn't have, when you get macaroni salad, you typically think it's going to have some kind of a flavor, like a vegetable, like maybe peppers, or it might have onion,
Oh,
or
we're being
like
ultra
tangy, just like a
disrespectful
vinegar
right
taste that gives it a
now.
kick. This was just like 100% mayonnaise. Like, that's what it tasted like. So we're kind of like, it wasn't that, the macaroni salad wasn't that great. But everything else was like ridiculously good. And it's the first time we've ever had this kind of food. Oh,
Action Man skip.
Have like a steak and eggs in the morning. Different, you know? These people come up with interesting ideas.
Action Man.
Here, you know?
These people.
So,
wait a minute. What? Wait, hold on, Dave. What we say?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And so my wife and I said, wow, once again, here we are. You know, how many years have we been here? You know, my wife moved in with me in 2018. So you're talking, you know, 6+ years together. And we still haven't even, like, gotten through all...
Dave, you've been living with this woman for 6+ years and we still haven't gone any of the places near our house? Yeah, we never going to Japan. We never going to even California. We never going anywhere. We're not even going to the zoo. It's gonna be like 10 years if they stay together that long. If she's still in the same house, we never going to the zoo.
Cuisine options that are available.
Oh, be like the Korean food. He getting there used to it. He gaslighting her thinking one day they'll go to the zoo.
This melting pot of cultures, because when people are coming to the United States, they have to pass through certain airports.
We talking about immigration, Dave. What are we doing?
And this one right out here, this SeaTac airport that we have in Seattle, is one of the major hubs in the United States.
Making it seem like this
a lot
is
of
like the
people, as they
immigrants
travel
coming
and
in.
immigrated to the United States, they just stayed here. And so you have all these different cultures around here.
It's like New York.
Food and everything to try. And here we are, so many years being here, and we still have things we haven't tried yet. That's cool. Like, that's
cool.
really neat.
That's really neat, huh?
So I'm very excited
He's a dad from
to try
diabetes,
more.
yeah. That's
all.
always
People
it.
have been asking me to try
him.
Korean food for years, and I kept saying, I don't think you can really do it. And then finally we looked into it and realized you can. There's very limited places that will do it. Delivery, a lot of them want you to go there and, again, cook your own food at the table. But there's a few that did delivery, and this one we tried was really, really good. So we're like, wow, this is exciting. We want to try more. Like, I want to try different things. You know what they have that's really cool? Specialty Korean cuisine? Bibimbap. Do you know what bibimbap is? It's
I don't know what that
of
is.
all kinds of things. You could get a meat, a bunch of different...
That was a legendary video?
A fried egg and then on top.
It was something.
Break into the egg, and the egg kind of goes over all the food, and you eat it like
I
that.
might.
That looks so
I
neat to
could
me.
go
I've
back
heard a
for
lot of
some.
people praise bibimbap and say that's
maybe
super
some
good.
clips. Maybe.
I never had it before.
We'll see.
I would love to try that. So maybe we'll order that next time, right? Wasn't that the song by Khantent in the 90s? Yes, it was bibimbap. Tastes so good.
There we go.
Eggs running over.
All right, we good?
Very nice.
Which
anyway, oh really? Tub says Korean
I
style
never know.
sushi rolls that didn't have steak in them.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to look into all this. Seriously, I'm gonna have to look into all this. This sounds good. In a bibimbap, you're gone. Anyway.
Oh God.
In a bibimbap, you're gone. That's the new hit single, right? Anyway, so good food yesterday. Good preparations for the event tomorrow, right? Like, I had a really good day yesterday. Really, Don Doko Island, hanging out with my wife while she did that. It was all fun.
Oh,
so
it was all fun. We watched our wife play games. We ate.
Very
yeah,
excited for the week now that I'm back, but it was a really good, relaxing day with my wife. Now let's talk about the week, shall we? So today,
we definitely.
It's gonna be the continuation of what the heck? It's gonna be the continuation of Baldur's Gate 3 here on the first stream, and now we have returned back to the Last Light Inn, and we're gonna go to the second prize fight. It'll be the last thing, whatever happens there, and then after that we're heading to the mausoleum.
Good thing the schedule was immediately after this.
It's Friday Night Fights tonight here on DSP Gaming. Yes, it is more Tekken 8, and tonight I'm going to return to King. In Like a Dragon. Is this not turning red? It's green.
Oh my God! And we fucking with the background. We playing with King? I thought we playing a new character. What happened to that? Yeah, we don't want to do a new character.
Green right now.
We really doing King tonight. Hello? Dave?
Okay, now it's purple.
We actually getting derailed looking at the fucking ghost.
Oh, there it is.
This is the ghost in the corner of the room. It's like the demon in the corner of the room.
Keep in mind, this lamp now is like a year and a half old.
The lamp is getting a thumb.
Very long. I might have to get another one. I really like the ghost lamp, and you can find these, like, they're all over the place. Like, you can get them online, you can get them in stores, so I could easily just get a replacement. They're not expensive.
No, I did pause.
Less than $20. I might have to get another one if this one wears out, but I like it, right? Anyway,
no, we did pause. Don't worry.
Tekken 8, King. We're returning to King. Last night, I watched about 90 minutes of King gameplay
from who?
Tekken 8, and this was all high rank. These are people who have like
what are the names?
50,000 rank points or more, so pretty much like double the amount.
Can we credit them? Who are we watching?
And what I saw.
What did you see?
Was a couple things.
I want to hear
one,
what he said.
King has one or two moves that I'm not aware how to do. One of them is this really fast kick that acts as like
Are we gonna learn it?
fast
You
till
said
it
you
hits.
spent 90
He
minutes.
then runs
Did we
up
have
and
the
does his
game
leg drop.
open while we
And
were
people
looking
doing that
at
to
it?
me with King when I was fighting him. I don't know how you do that kick. I have to kind of figure that out.
The move list?
Another move is that he has a quick 1-2.
Did we not do this
like,
while we were looking
strike.
at the video?
He goes like strike, strike, and it's a counter hit. And if it hits,
Yeah, he's a corner
it
demon.
knocks the opponent away. But I don't know what the input. I don't know if it's back 1-2.
Yeah, we gotta learn
or if
every
it's
single
maybe it's a
spammy
rising
thing.
combination. I'm not sure what it is, but it's really good. A lot of people use.
We
that
see
to get
one
in on
thing that we
opponents
can
with some kind of
easily
stuff that they're
spam.
doing. Outside of that, okay. Outside of the fact that no one does
There you
the
go,
down
Sunspot.
and
This is
2
why
kicks
I at
like
least
I do.
respect
I do
your
down
king.
3,
At
4,
least you
kick,
don't
kick,
you don't
kick,
fall
spin
for the
elbow.
fucking easy
It's
traps
completely
like
unsafe.
this.
No one uses that. A lot of people just try to find other ways to get up and poke, and then either mix up for a counter hit or a throw. But
hello.
I hate to say it, at high level, King doesn't seem that good.
Yeah, it's the corner demon. We
I know
gotta
it's
keep an eye
disappointing.
on it. We gotta make
seems
sure
like
it
the
doesn't
best
creep
way
up
to
on us when we're not
effectively
looking.
Play King is to wait and look for an opportunity to punish something your opponent is doing, or a lot of people do this.
So a fighting
this
game.
is forward, go neutral, and press 2. It's his gut punch. It's a check, and it counter hits. So if it hits,
Yeah, everyone has a
and your
gut
opponent's
punch,
attacking,
Dave.
It goes into a
You
second.
think King is the only person with a gut punch, huh?
Does like a big slam or something, like a clothesline. It's just big damage. If it just hits and they're not attacking, it doesn't really do much, but it's safe. So a lot of people just do this a ton. They just keep doing it over and
We
over.
looking at every single abusable
But basically,
thing.
you know, when I was playing King, if you remember what I was saying was, man, I don't know what to do against fast characters. The answer is, don't get close. Because all these top kings...
Don't get close. That's the best solution we had. Yeah, I don't know what to do against these fast characters. Don't get close. Phenomenal. It took us weeks to come up with that one, huh?
They can't hang when they're close.
They can't
I noticed
hang.
They try to stay mid-range.
They can't hang when they're
go for
close?
that counter hit punch.
Oh, I can't wait to see how wrong we really
which
are.
Is the back kick that I use. Or they go for...
We're gonna really be
you know,
thinking about
that
this.
1-2 hit that I mentioned.
Yeah, he playing this shit like it's
or that
Street
counter
Fighter.
kick
We
that
don't.
goes
It's
into the
not.
leg drop.
You
They're
can't
all going for
sidestep
those.
in this game.
No one really looks for giant combos with King. If they happen to get one, like there's this other combo which is down for
No one
which is
collectively,
an elbow,
as a whole
and then
community.
another strike.
Yeah, I
if
like
that
it.
counter hits, it ground bounces, and now you can do an OTG juggle. But
Did we
outside
do
of
any
that,
of this practicing?
he
We were
doesn't
watching for
have
90 minutes. Did we do any of
many
this?
of the great strategies like
Did
the
we
top
attempt to
characters
do
seem
it? No, we
have.
gotta do it on
He's
stream
more like
to show
stay
that we're doing
mid-range,
it.
Try to counter hit and keep
We gotta
your
drop it
opponent
a bunch of
away.
times before we
you
get it.
can't be overly offensive with King because his offense isn't that great.
He really making this. He really trying to seem like he's a King expert, and he's gonna be schooling everyone else who's playing King. No one's actively listening to you, Dave. Like actually,
Did see a couple like a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Try to.
I love a
grab
lot of people.
But everyone breaks throws. It seems like in Tekken,
Yeah, no,
it's pretty
he's not
easy to
gonna
break
accept
most
it.
throws.
But you can fight his ghost. So.
I did see one.
You can
top player got the
follow him.
rolling
That's
death
about
cradle,
it.
which is
So
really
that way
cool.
you can
Rolling
always
death
have him
cradle
on
does,
your
like
list.
80%
But
damage. It's
yeah.
crazy. If you get it on counter hit, it's like such a giant combo throw. I know how to do it, but it's very easy to break. If someone recognizes it right away, they can just mash punch and they get right out of it. But I'm curious if I keep sticking with King, if I can ever get a rolling death cradle. It's pretty cool to get it.
We gonna shout it out too. We gotta shout out every single wrestling movie.
I don't know how it's gonna go.
Rolling Death Cradle,
Here
on a Slam, Shining
Wizard. King
Wizard,
is the worst of the
Clothesline,
Big
Big
but I
Swing.
like the character. I like his design.
Yeah, I
like
like when you do that.
versatility. A lot of people do the running. What he does, King has a run now, a charge, and when he runs at you, he has all these options. He can either do a low kick that juggles.
Yeah, so it's a
knocks
mix-up.
you down. He could do a standing rising elbow, and if it hits, it creates a juggle stake.
Yeah, I'm loving
Or
the
you
visual
throw,
aids
and
with
it's
this.
the only
I'm just
unbreakable
envisioning
throw in
King
the
moving
game.
just
Catch
like
you with
this.
the running throw,
If I close
they
my
can't break
eyes,
it.
he's
So,
painting a good picture. It's
it's
like a
kinda
running
mix-up,
throw.
but you need to be able to do it.
Yeah, that football
when your
commentary gonna be on
opponent is, like,
point.
not expecting it, and you confuse them. If you just keep spamming it, people are just.
I can't wait to see him know in-depth plays, and he's gonna know everything about which the AI should be doing, which play they should be running, how the game should be going down. Yeah, DSP's a coach after all. We're gonna be sitting there silent, eating dip and drinking. Yeah, what a fun fucking football
Hit
event.
right through it because you have to run first.
Yeah, I'll be watching
Ann
Ann for that one.
You're doing. So, I'm excited to play.
Ann
more
and
King tonight.
Dingus'
I don't know
commentary
how
gonna
it's
be
going
more on
go.
point than this fucking dude.
But I think I'll hopefully do better. You know, I'm going to be playing tougher opponents now. It's not the easier opponents that I was facing at first using these characters. It's going to be harder comp. Plus, the game's now been out for over 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna get harder. You're climbing
now a lot
the
of people
ranks
are
and the
getting
game's
to
been
point
out.
where they're
Yeah,
good and they got
you
their
stay in the
meta
obvious.
builds and everything. They did rebalance the game this week. They patched it.
Yeah, they
and
nerfed a bunch.
Dragon
Poor
of,
Leo.
Devil Jin, a little bit of June, but not that much. They nerfed like 5 characters. Basically, some of the things.
Oh, we can't even
describing,
stay
like, remember
Leo.
I was saying, Jesus, it certainly seems to me like Devil Jin is so fast with the high-low mix-up, particularly this kick, the spin kick that he does. They apparently nerfed the spin kick. So now the spin kick has shorter range, so he can't just do it non-stop and just keep hitting you. Dragonov was like broken, I think. Some of his moves were so fast, and he would juggle you from like the full screen away. Supposedly, they reduced the speed and the hitbox of some of his moves to make it more fair. So I just find it funny that I'm not a pro player.
I will say this: when he plays Tekken, yeah, it's gonna look. When he plays any game, it's always gonna look boring, repetitive, and it's not gonna be any fun. But when you get like really into it, I guess with ranked and all that other stuff, it can be something. When you find that good matchup, hey, me and Senpai had a good matchup. I almost won. I got hit with the wake up rage. No, I got caught lacking because I was out of pose with Reina. I was surprisingly doing a decent with Reina. I might want to pick her up, maybe. But Safina is pretty good.
My criticisms of the game seem to be valid because that's what they nerfed.
GG's, yeah.
Like they nerfed some of the stuff. I said June is broken in the corner. She could
just
why did we pick her then? Shit out of you and then do the palm strike.
Yeah, why did we pick her?
To get out of it. It's just like if you're in the corner.
I thought we wanted to learn the game, not play broken characters.
Now the palm strike doesn't hit anymore in the corner. They can block it. So I was like, see, everything I said, they acknowledged and they fixed.
See, look,
so
they
you don't have to be great at these games. You just have to.
They basing the game based off of Phil's gameplay. Yeah, Bandai Namco, they looking at Phil in depthly, and I should say, and saying, oh yeah, we need to fix this according to DSP. But I like how we having all this criticism saying, yeah, it's okay to get mad at the game and like come in. But every time we play the game, we are salty bitch. They don't have character knowledge. They don't know what they're doing. Oh, I'm learning. I don't know what to do. What? That stuff? We complain every single second we get hit one time. Or whatever, man. Yeah, now it's okay. DSP telling you it's okay to lose. Take it from him.
Knowledge of what they are and how to play them, which I do. I'm not good at it. I'm just knowledgeable of it because I've been around the block so long. And
I've been around the block.
They actually patched. It's interesting.
Yeah, I bet you.
Anyway, we'll see what happens.
We'll see
tonight.
Yeah, I guess we will see.
On the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time.
If you didn't know,
tomorrow is the big event. It is the Super Bowl Bash. So now we kind of have a great idea of what we're doing.
Let's see him hype up this
number
event.
one.
Let's see how much he's gonna hype
food
this
and
up.
booze.
Of course.
My wife will be making those foods over the course of the day. Like I said, I think it would be awesome.
Slaving away in the kitchen. She ain't allowed to leave that kitchen the whole day. He's just gonna be going downstairs to check on her. Be like, oh yeah, I'm down here to refill my liquor and seeing how the food's coming along.
To have the
you ain't doing nothing. You can play like a dragon after you're done. After your shift's done.
So she's gonna do those as different times, so we'll have them during the day. The booze will probably.
You better not catch her on no fucking portable game. She better not have no 3DS in her hand.
She
could get that taken away.
A year-old beer and drink it. Who cares, right?
Yeah, who cares? I could die.
We'll see. So that, of course, I'm gonna be dressed up in NFL attire, and I have 3 different jerseys I can swap during the course of the day.
Fake fan. Are you gonna charge people to swap? Do the pallet swap? But yeah, fake fan. Imagine this. You show up to this football man. You see a dude in a jersey and possibly a football helmet. And looking at Madden, the common viewer comes in, start asking about who you think gonna win the Super Bowl. His response is, "Oh, I don't really watch football, man. I don't know what's going on. What teams are in it?" Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't know that much about football, or nor would I even attempt to be a fake fan of it. I'm not gonna do no whole event dedicated to it. Yeah, whatever, man. To be fair, I was only gonna watch if the Lions are in. That was about it.
We're going to be doing, number 1, the simulated Super Bowl match. Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers in Madden 24.
We're not playing.
You guys help me set that up because I've never booted Madden 24.
You guys are going to help me set up a Madden sim. I'm sure it's going to be like setting up anything. It's going to be setting like WWE up or something. You pick the teams, you put them in there. It's going to be like 30 minutes just setting up a fucking sim. Can you not do anything, Dave? Are we this incompetent at DSP Gaming? Yes, the answer is yes.
Before
we can't set up
the match. I hope those of you who know the game will help me to do that tomorrow.
Help me set up the game
on the simulated match. I wonder what Madden will say who the winner is, but it'll be fun to do together, right? As I eat some delicious dip with all of you.
As I'm eating some dip, just looking at the screen. The laziest style of content.
I'm going to be doing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth for about 2 hours or more.
Oh my! We're playing Like a Dragon for 2 hours during this Super Bowl event. What the fuck? We can't think of anything else football related? We're playing Like a Dragon for 2 hours or more. Oh my god. All my life. This is sounding even better.
Or depending on how it goes, I want to unlock the NFL player. Like, that's kind of my goal. Unlock the NFL player and play with him for a little bit and see how he plays.
And Mr. Unprepared, we didn't, as he got that fucking cheesy look on his face, we didn't plan this out before. We're playing, man, this is the worst. This is supposed to get us hype.
The game, hopefully it's hilarious. You know,
hopefully it's hilarious. If it's not, then oh well.
Player and doing all kinds of antics.
We're gonna be doing a bunch of football moves in the fucking RPG.
I'm also gonna do some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay online.
There you go, guy with 2 names. He's doing your segment. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, all the bros love Madden Sims. They love Like a Dragon, and they love Call of Duty. Let's fucking go.
Just for fun, because they just updated the game
just
2 days ago with the new maps and stuff. So I want to check that out.
As opposed to,
and we're gonna do this DSP tries it of the Mr. Beast candy bars. All right,
we're gonna be eating candy.
We've got a lot now. It's funny because we initially didn't.
So we're eating dip, watching a fake game. We're playing an RPG. We're gonna get mad at Call of Duty, and we're eating candy. Huh, that sounds like a good day. That sounds like a good marathon. This is what all diehard NFL fans do.
Plan anything, right? We had no plans for this marathon. I was like, we'll do whatever. And all of a sudden, in the last couple...
I like how he says, I have no plans. We made no plans. Like, bruh, this is your business, allegedly. You've been hyping up this shit for weeks. You knew you were gonna do this last year. We still don't plan anything out? That doesn't make you look good. Like, oh yeah, guys, I'm super quirky and I'm like thinking on the fly. No, that makes you sound stupid, Dave. We knew we were doing this. We didn't have no thoughts.
It all came into fruition, and now we know what we're doing. And it sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun and tons of stuff that we're gonna be doing during tomorrow's Super Bowl bash.
Yeah, that's how every
so
marathon sounds like.
We're gonna do the intro, the normal time, the podcast, normal time.
Of course.
And then after that, I mean, you guys can kind of determine what you want to see first, whether it be the simulated Super Bowl match. Maybe we'll save that for later, depending. Maybe we can do that later.
Why wouldn't we start with the fucking football event? You're doing this fake fan over here is doing a Super Bowl event. Why wouldn't we start with that?
The night, the simulated Super Bowl match. Maybe we'll do Like a Dragon first, or maybe we'll do some Modern Warfare first. I don't know what you want to do. I'm down for whatever.
I'm down for whatever. This is your channel, guys. I'm just sitting here.
Now, I'll just say this. As you guys know, because I brought it up a bunch, these trolls...
The prelude to the begging. This is going to be the main theme of it. It's not going to be about the football. It's not going to be about the fun. It's barely going to be about the booze. The booze is going to be like 25%. 75% a fundraiser. Guys, you guys know my trolls have been breaking YouTube, doing nefarious acts on YouTube, hacking YouTube, and giving me pennies on the dollar for memberships. You guys are getting their benefits, but I'm not. So I need you guys to empty your wallets even more than usual, and help me win. Get me to the touchdown, guys. You guys can do it.
Membership.
Get me to the end zone,
trolls
please.
Coming on this channel using a VPN to get hundreds of memberships for a couple pennies has really hurt my business.
Really hurt it. Crippled
I'm
it.
down over
Paralyzed
$1,000 of income that I rightly should have earned in the last month and a half.
You're not owed these memberships, Dave. You didn't do shit for them. You had one dude just gave you a bunch of stuff in an Argentinian gave you Argentinian membership. You're not owed it. If honestly, that $2 or whatever fuck they gave you, I think you were owed that. You're not worth more than whatever you got for those memberships. I'm sorry that you miscalculated how much you wanted. I don't know. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
This month, when I get paid by YouTube, I'm going to get paid way less than I usually do. I'm hoping this doesn't remain a pattern and things
there we
pick
go.
up.
We thinking of $1,000. He wanted $1,000+ on Saturday,
which always happens. If you like my content, if you support
my
streams,
if you don't like it,
tomorrow
the same
will be
old,
a great
same
time
old.
to come out and try to support if you can.
Try to support. Make you go out of your way. Oh yeah, you got work, you got an appointment, you got a doctor's appointment. Say fuck that. I gotta show up for the Super Bowl event. Be like 1 Minute Man. Show up, give them the money, and leave. Yeah, you gotta show up. He could lose his house at a moment's notice. The repo man could show up on Saturday, and you gotta make sure you got the money right there to give him the money. You want DSP Gaming to go away? Now's the time. There's a year-end clearance event. Everything must go.
Appreciate it. I'm not gonna say, hey, don't support this way or that way. That would be ridiculous. But if you
Yeah, that
can
would be
support
ridiculous if you
tomorrow,
told people that.
That would legitimately just help me pay all my bills this month. Because when I get paid by YouTube, it's gonna be like, pay this one, pay this one.
We make it seem like the cable guy's gonna cut out the shit on the dot on Saturday. May seem like Loan Sharks is after this dude. They gonna break his ankles if he don't have the money on time.
Pay this one. Shit, can I even afford this one yet? Because there's way less.
Yeah, this is what you want to hear when you show up to the
something I
stream.
didn't do. I didn't change my content. In fact, my views.
Okay, maybe that's the problem, Dave. He looking at it like, oh, I didn't change my content. Maybe that's the fucking problem. Maybe you didn't change your content. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm doing the exact same thing, but I'm not getting more money for it. Huh. That makes you think, doesn't it?
Watch time and engagement were up in January. More people watched my content in January than they did in December.
Dave, just because more people watched, that doesn't mean you're owed more money. What the fuck does that? What kind of logic is that? Well, at the same token, if we have a lot of people watching the stream, he gets nervous and he says, oh, we got a lot of people here, so you know what that means. What, you gonna beg? Yeah, I would hope people tune in for that because it's ridiculous.
Yet I lost like $1,500 of income because of fucking trolls.
$1,500.
Okay?
You're just putting out numbers.
So, if you could support the stream
well,
tomorrow,
if you can,
particularly with tips, that would help me a ton. All right,
I love that.
Support the stream tomorrow, particularly with.
We had to look away. We couldn't even look him in the eye when we said the tips line. Yeah, that's how ashamed he is, particularly with tips. Looking at the demon. But I see demon, I'm asking for tips. Please don't hurt me.
Tips, that would help me a ton. All right, you really, really would. So thanks in advance.
Tips
to
are back.
It
never left the market, but it's back on the market.
Would be amazing and would help out in the short term to get through this bump that
we
I'm in right now.
We always need help on the short
bullshit
term.
With these trolls, okay?
1,500 Argentinian pesos.
Now,
I don't know if those are gonna
that's all
help
I'm
that
saying.
much.
I'm not gonna be harping on it all day. No.
All right. Keep that in mind. We're not gonna be harping on it all day as we're banning someone. But yeah, we're not gonna be harping on it all day, guys. We're gonna do it one time on Saturday, and that's it.
It's not going to be a giant special fundraiser event with a giant ball.
Why do we have to word it like this? The only reason we gotta word it like we're not doing a fundraiser event because this dude's the dumbest person ever to actually be the one person to actually do a fundraiser stream. We're the only streamer this fucking greedy to have a save the house fund. So of course people are gonna be wondering if you're doing a fundraiser. We're doing a fundraiser to save the house, literally. Save the bills. Help me pay my bills, please. I'm getting paid less on YouTube, so that means you guys have to give me more.
Are filling up with tips and shit over the course of the day.
You might as well do it. Fuck it.
You know, those days I want a believer behind me.
I want a believer behind me as we're doing the same thing. Man, this is gross. It's not a fundraiser event. Yeah, but we're hyping it up like it's gonna be one. I lost $1,000, guys. I lost $1,500, but it's not a fundraiser. Why do we keep saying $1,500? Do we want that amount?
Unless anything really serious ever happens in my life.
Like what? Divorce? You get a heart attack? Something very serious happened.
Where I need to raise funds for something super important. I don't want to do that kind of shit, you know?
Yo, he's speaking very ominous. Like, yo, just in case I got that heart attack, guys. I want to say that in my back pocket. That's his ace in the hole. You only get one of those cards. You're going to start clutching his chest. Man, guys, I don't have enough for the medical. I need help.
Been there, done that.
We can't go back to that well too many times.
Everything was awful. I'm not in that position anymore. I don't want to go back to that position.
It sounds like we are now.
I don't want to be doing these events like that. So that's not the point of tomorrow's event. We were doing the Super Bowl bash before any of this shit went down with the troll.
We were doing that anyway, but just coincidentally, we have to attach this onto it. He's grinning from ear to ear. He knew he wanted to do this shit so badly.
Regardless, okay? So please come by tomorrow, hang out, have a good time.
Yeah, have a good time.
If you can support the stream, please do. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Then when we come to Sunday,
the fun should be secondary. Yeah, that should always be secondary in the back of their head. You're only there to give me money. If you have fun, well, there you go. He didn't intend on you having fun. It is what it is.
Today, we're back to normal scheduling.
We get more membership bombs, too.
DSP versus the Internet, my weekly React show on Sunday during the day on DSP Reacts, the other YouTube channel. And then Sunday night, Like Dragon Infinite Wealth continuing on. We'll see how far we actually got during the Super Bowl event. And we'll now see how it goes on Sunday night. Remember, the goal is to get to Chapter 6 in the game and unlock the Dondoko Island simulation minigame by Wednesday, okay? Monday, more Tekken 8 on the day stream. And will it be me returning to June for the first time in 2 weeks? Or will I try a new character? I don't know yet.
We've been saying we're going to do a new character for weeks.
Okay?
Just
Tuesday,
pick a new
more Baldur's Gate 3 and
character.
Tuesday night, more Like Dragon Infinite Wealth. With the goal is that by the end of Tuesday night, we unlock the Dondoko Island. So that Wednesday, I'll do more Baldur's Gate 3. And Wednesday night is my first ever co-op stream with my wife, Kat, as we build Dondoko Island together and make our own kind of community, which is going to be really sweet. She understands the mechanics, so she can explain them to me. And we can probably make a lot of progress.
Yo, that's wild. We're going to be getting handheld by our fucking wife. We turning Cat into Papa Vera. That's gross, man. That's actually gross.
Because you will already kind of know what we're doing.
We'll
now,
know.
We're gonna make the choices together. Like I
You're
said,
gonna just now get to that point.
Themed island, so you're gonna see a lot of pop culture themed stuff, which I think should be pretty neat. I think it's gonna be a good time if we can unlock it by then. So that's what I'm hoping between tomorrow, Monday, and tomorrow.
So what happens
Sunday,
if we don't?
Tuesday.
What happens if we don't unlock it? Are we gonna blame the people? Like, God, you ruined Valentine's Day because you made me put this on the night stream. It's gonna be up to you to unlock it, and your fucking slow ass way of playing. We could be playing the game like right now, man. I don't know.
Well, I can't get the days right in my head. Tomorrow's marathon, Sunday night's late stream,
Yep,
Tuesday
Dementia
night's late
setting
stream.
in.
Between those 3 streams, hopefully we can unlock the Dondoko Island and actually do it together on Wednesday night. And this will be a co-op series we'll do probably once a week. We'll do it
once a
2
week.
hours. The thing is that people say it takes about 10 hours to do it if you know what you're doing. So not only are we doing it together, but of course the guy.
It takes 10 hours. Yo, we can easily stretch that to be like what, 30 hours? Yeah, this is DSP we talking about.
Of people in the chat, perhaps we'll actually get through it within like 4 or 5 sessions, and we'll be able to max it out. Because remember, they pay tons of money.
It takes 10 hours. We'll be able to do it in like 4 or 5 streams.
It's super helpful. So it'd be great to get that big progress.
Big progress.
I guess we'll see how it goes, okay? But I'm excited. This is what I mean. This week we got a special marathon that's going to be cool. We got tons of progress in all the games I'm playing. We've got
the way he playing,
Dondoko
this is going to be
co-op
worse.
coming up. It's a very nice.
I don't know what's going to be longer, Baldur's Gate or fucking Like a Dragon. I honestly think Baldur's Gate's going to be longer.
It's going to be a very nice week this week in general. So now a couple quick things.
What?
Some people have been asking me, are you going to play Helldivers 2?
Yes.
Well, knowing that it was a new release that just
Dave, it's a co-op game. Do you not want to play with your wife? There's another co-op game.
Came out on PS
Let's
Plus.
hear it. How about Phone
I
Stars?
was interested in what it was, and I looked it up. It's a co-op game. It's actually meant to be a co-op game where
we're doing a co-op stream on Wednesday. We can't do that with her. We can't do an actual thing with like actual combat. We've been looking for co-op games. I want to hear how you say we don't want to play it. Cat doesn't want to.
2 people team up and you kill a bunch of like bugs and shit, like big mutants.
Cat's afraid
looks
of it.
good if
You're
you're
gonna throw her
into a
under the
2-player
bus.
co-op game. But it certainly doesn't look like the kind of game that would be fun for a solo playthrough. It totally looks like, hey, team up with a buddy and you do it together.
Your wife,
online or whatever.
Cat?
I'm not really into that.
Is Cat not your buddy? I thought we married. I thought you're supposed to marry your friend. We're not that close to Cat. We can't play that together.
So it looks like that kind of game really isn't even up
That's
my
for a
alley regardless.
Rambo.
But if you're
If we
interested
still
and
had
you're a PS
Rambo in
Plus
our life,
subscriber,
we would be
the game
playing
looks
that a lot
good.
more.
It
We'd
looks
be
like
playing
legit
that more
fun
than fucking
for 2
Like
players
a
to do like
Dragon.
a team up, shoot 'em up style. I think you guys might like that. So I would say, hey, if that sounds good, you look into it. It looks legitimately good from what I see.
Look into it.
But
You gotta
it's
look
not my
into
cup of
it.
tea, so it's probably not anything I'm ever gonna check out. Now some people have asked me, hey, what about the Final Fantasy VII demo? Aren't you
Why
aware
would we
the
play
Final
that?
Fantasy VII
I'm
Rebirth
gonna
was a
play the
demo
full
that
game
came
when it
out?
comes out.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm aware. But here's the thing. I'm getting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at the end of this month. When does it come out? The 29th?
That's not the point. Your save carries over and you can actually play a game that, I don't know, people want to see. They've been saying to play it. Nah, we just wait. Make you wait until the end.
I think
You
it's
gotta
like the
wait for the
last,
Dark Spadil playthrough.
The last day of the month? Is it a Thursday? Yeah, I think it comes out the 29th.
Oh,
It's
more
probably a
trips with
Thursday.
Rambo than Cat.
Don't
You
ask me
hate to
why
see
it comes
it.
out on a Thursday. It's a little
I wouldn't be
weird,
surprised if he went on more trips
maybe
than
I'll change my day off that
Rambo
week or
and
something.
Panda.
We'll have to think about it.
I don't know. Panda and him went on
anyway,
a shit ton of fucking trips.
It's just weird because they put out this demo.
Okay.
The game comes out in 3 weeks.
So
by now, with less than a month to go, wouldn't you kind of already be sold on if you're going to get this game or not?
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna get it. Maybe there's people out there that didn't want to get into the demo. There's people out there that just wants to play the demo. They want to play it early. Who cares? Are we judging people now? Like, oh yeah, why would? Are you already sold on it? No. This is Square Enix. They put out demos anyway.
Really
are you not allowed? They had to clear with you, Dave?
Demo 2 weeks before the game came out. Now I'm definitely getting it. Did you see Final Fantasy VII Remake? Well, this is Remake, but in an open world environment instead of limited to Midgard. And the graphics look better, and they've improved the story because now you know it's not limited to the story of Final Fantasy.
How you know they improved the story? We saw snippets of it. How you know they improved it, man? And it's a remake, so they're gonna change stuff up. So it's obvious.
Does that sound good to you?
Well, if it doesn't,
if so,
what if you needed a demo to know?
You need a demo? I'm actually confused. Like I get it because they want to hype the game up, but at the same time, I'm sold on the game. I'm buying it.
Okay, then it's not for you. It's for the people that aren't sold. Not everyone's a fucking RPG player. They don't like these games. I don't know. They just want to put out a demo. Are they not allowed? Did they not clear it with you?
I feel like if I played this demo, I'm almost kind of spoiling myself a little bit.
How would you be spoiled? The save carries over.
Play the game together in its entirety rather than experiencing a chunk of the game removed from it. And then having to
this is so dumb.
Either replay. I guess some people are saying it might save your progress if you play the demo.
It might. I don't know. You can't trust it.
You know what I mean? Like I get it. People get so hype and everything. I'm already sold. I think this is going to be an outstanding game.
He fucking hated 16
one of,
with
if
a
not my
passion.
most hyped game of the year. I actually think it's going to be super good. I'm very excited for it.
All right. What if there's people out there that don't want to fucking play Final Fantasy 7? There's people out there that might think it sucks. Are they wrong? Yeah, we don't. We might as well do an Elden Week for it. Are they wrong for saying that, huh? You say Baldur's Gate, stop, get your head out your asses, that Baldur's Gate isn't good. Yeah, what if someone say they don't like Final Fantasy 7? There's people out there that don't like that. It's a masterpiece, though. How you not like it? Take a sip. Cool.
But I don't want to spoil myself, so I'm actually purposefully going to skip it.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
All you had to do is say I'm not going to play it.
So, FYI, no, I'm not playing the demo, but
okay, you just said
come the end of this month, I think it comes out the 29th, but it's weird because I just looked at the schedule and it says that that's a Thursday, which would be my day off. If that's the case, maybe I should take off that Wednesday before.
Oh, man. We planning this around. We think this is gonna save the fucking business. We really gonna do this, huh? We moving a whole fucking day off for Final Fantasy, so you better come out and tip. I could have been chilling in my drawers this day. You better come out and give me $100, $500 that day, guys.
Like have a shorter week.
Dave pulled up
here on Thursday.
He moved this whole week around for this game, so you better open your wallet.
I guess we'll see. But anyway, yeah, like I'm gonna be playing it, man. So yeah, I'm not.
I hope we get that type of begging.
I'm not going to be playing the demo. I'm skipping the demo. Okay.
I could be hanging out with my wife this day. Why am I doing this for $20, guys? I could be watching her play Like a Dragon or drinking gin.
Huh?
What? Hello?
Yeah, this is leap year. Because normally February has 28 days, and this year has 29, so this is actually a leap year. And they're releasing the game on the leap year day.
Okay.
So technically, no one will be able to say, hey, this is the anniversary of the release of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth until 4 more years.
Cool.
It's kind of weird, no? What happens if you're born on the 29th?
Oh my fucking god.
When is your birthday?
I was afraid we were gonna do this. Dave, they just celebrated the day before. What the fuck? We gotta have these life fucking quizzling questions. Like, oh yeah, what do they do? Why don't we just come up with it? How much would Chuck Chuck? Have that one come up in your back pocket.
Is it March 1st?
It's whatever they want, man. I don't know.
Is it February 20? What happens? What if you get born on leap year day? What happens? Do you get sucked into a black hole for 4 years?
Yeah, that's what happens.
I have no idea. You have one birthday every 4 years? Wow. Wow, it's remarkable. Anyway, okay, so that's what's going on right now. Hope that all sounds good to everyone. I'm very excited.
Yeah, they just hibernate. They be like a bear.
I'm ready for a great time, and I hope that you guys are along for the ride with me. It's now time to get. Oh my God, it's 12:24. I think we need to get to shoutouts. I had no clue it was this late. We had so much to talk about. It took this long to get to it. Shout out to Avarice for a 4-month re-upping of their membership, saying it's possible to decrease ads. What? Is it possible to
They
turn them off?
go in that world
I'm not
that
doing anything
Superman takes bad guys. What
Right
is
now,
it?
The ads are on.
That
Ads
little
always.
triangle that
If there's
just
something wrong
floats
with
into space. Yeah, they go there.
Yeah, I want to decrease ads, get YouTube Premium. Then there's no ads, but then it still helps the streamer. Seriously, I don't know what you're saying.
Oh,
Are you
we
saying there's
shilling
more
for
ads?
premium.
Maybe
Nice.
YouTube up the ads.
You don't get paid by YouTube
Lucky
for
Brothers,
that,
the ads are
Dave.
fine. He's a troll.
There you go.
Turn them to the lower version. I don't know how often they show. Normally, if I'm in the middle of something important and I see an ad pop up, I'll click. There's a thing that will pop up when an ad's gonna play on my screen. It'll say skip ad, so I'll click.
Oh, look how nice
but
he is.
I don't know if that's like, is it still there? I've been paying attention recently. Is that still happening? How about you guys tell me when the next ad plays? Okay.
You
Tell me when
guys
the ad
tell
plays.
me when the next ad plays.
I told you guys.
I might be
ads
able
on.
to
I don't want
skip
them
it
to be
if I'm
overly
looking at the
content.
chat.
But at the same time, having ads on the streams helps. You have to understand, especially right now, guys. I'm down like over $1,500 because of fucking trolls. I need to be making what I can make. All right. But I don't try to go over the top of these ads. I don't want.
Oh,
them
we
to
don't,
destroy the
huh?
streams.
What is this
So-
weird fucking excuse? I try not to spam you
Let me
guys
know
with
when they're
ads.
playing again, and I'll take a look because it used to be this pop-up used to appear in the corner of my screen, and it would
What the
say
fuck?
you can delay this ad. But I don't know if that's still
We
happening.
forget
Maybe they
everything with
changed it again.
YouTube now.
I hate to say it, YouTube changes shit all the time,
Of
and
course.
literally
They don't tell
doesn't say
DSP
anything
when they
about it.
change stuff. They don't send them a memo. Hard squint. Hard looking at the
I don't
data.
know. It doesn't appear like anything's changed in my menus or anything.
Yeah, it should tell you. If it's anything like Twitch, it'll tell
Let
you
me
on the
know,
little
okay?
chat thing.
Let me
I
know
see
when
it
the
every
next ad
time.
plays. I want to take a look at
When
it.
I have them on.
All right.
I turn that shit off.
Okay.
Okay.
Pizza Box Gaming did a $2 super chat. I have YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium is amazing. I keep telling you guys all the advantages.
Why
of
are we
YouTube
shilling
Premium.
YouTube Premium? We
I
get a
love
cut.
it because, you know, as a YouTuber myself,
As
when
a
I do
YouTuber.
things on YouTube, I don't want to see ads.
You don't see
constantly.
ads and you benefit the streamer. What if
Right?
they don't want to benefit the
And-
streamer? What if they don't care about the streamer?
I know for a fact that
That's always an option too.
people get helped by it because I look at my stats every month.
Oh, we do.
You know,
Yeah,
you
we
have your
neurotically
analytics,
look
and
at our
it says
stats.
everyone
Maybe
who's a
we should
YouTube
stop
Premium
doing
subscriber
that.
who watches
It's
my
driving
stuff,
us
it
crazy.
significantly helps me. Like significant amounts of help. It's not just like a little bit of help. It's a significant.
How much is a significant amount? If it's so significant, then why are we still begging? Even during the months that we're allegedly doing good, we still begging. So it's not that good.
Chunk of help from people who do YouTube Premium. So if you like someone's content on YouTube, you're a premium subscriber and you're just watching their content.
Yeah, we gotta
they get
fake like
paid.
YouTube now.
As if you're watching tons of ads, they get the credit for it. That's so helpful. And you don't ever have to watch an ad. You get to minimize videos and play them in the background on your device.
We
or on your
hard shilling
computer,
right now.
as if it's like running like a music software. Like
Legit,
I
you
listen
see
to
this?
music legit. I
I'm,
have
sh-
a couple,
I'm talking about
like,
YouTube Premium.
channels that
Can I be on the
play
front
video
page of the
music,
website?
And I'll play them in the background.
Can you start
Sometimes
talking
when
about
I'm
me in
driving
your
around,
tweets,
I sync
please?
for my car and I have it play in my car when I'm going around doing
the
my
fuck?
errands. It's super fun and no ads. Like I YouTube Premium is legit.
This
good.
is a
You're
weird
full
ad for
user of
YouTube Premium, man. I swear.
100% legitimately a good service.
I thought we
And
don't do fucking
praise
ads on
YouTube
stream.
that much. You guys know how critical I am of YouTube all the time. YouTube Premium is legit.
You guys know I don't chill for YouTube this much, but I can say this product works, man.
legitimately good. One of the few things. Hold on 1 second because I gotta close my blinds more because the sun's coming out.
All right, cool. We gotta be a vampire, an actual vampire.
As much as I can. Okay. On the tip side of things today, excuse me. First tip of the day is a $3 tip.
$3 tip. Okay.
I recommend giving Stellar Blade a fair shake. The game has tremendous enemies and boss design. The combat looks superb. Not to mention incredible music. The game is heavily inspired by Nier, of course, but the devs of Stellar Blade have been have the blessing of the Nier team. The recent State of Play gave a deep
I like
dive
how
into
this
the
dude's
vast
trying
world
to
of
sell
robust
him on
RPG
Stellar Blade,
mechanics.
and he already
Lore-wise,
made
the
up
game is
his
designed to
mind
be
that
the
he's not
perfect
playing
female,
it.
like Clark Kent is the perfect male.
I love it.
Clark Kent is the perfect male? I don't know about that. Superman is supposed to be like the ideal.
They're the same
male.
They're the same person. Really the
Clark
same
Kent.
person. Is that your dream, guy?
I understand. I
You
kinda
dream about
understand
being in
what you're
Superman's
saying.
arms?
But from everything I've seen, I haven't been too impressed by Stellar Blade. I'm just being
Because
honest.
it shows a
Like,
woman with
really
a nice
called
ass,
Stellar.
huh? Yeah.
How dare you praise yourself and call yourself stellar?
We got a meme
Like,
of that
imagine if
now.
I named this show
There we
the
go.
world's best podcast or the Stellar Podcast. I'm joking, by the way. I don't care what the
You stole your fucking title from Keemstar. Let that sink in.
game is called. It's just a joke. Anyway,
Obviously.
I don't know. Like for me, I haven't been blown away
Because that a woman?
by the game's mechanics or anything. It
Of
looks like,
course.
again, it looks like Nier to me. And what I want is another Nier. Like, I want another legit
I don't think you want another
so
Nier. You know what happened with Panda during the last one.
And I want another one.
That could happen with Cat.
That's what I want to play. I don't want to play another company kind of doing that. Yeah, and now again, Felix Fox says, it reminds me of Astral Chain. Yeah, I didn't care about that game either. I skipped it, and after I skipped it, no one cared.
No one cared.
And it wasn't a big
No
deal.
one talks about
I mean,
Astral
like,
Chain.
These action-based games, at one point, they had a place. But unless, like, the reason I think Nier works is because not only do you have this crazy combat, but you've got a big variety of gameplay mechanics, and you've got one of the best stories I've ever seen in a video game ever.
All right, Dave, tell me a story. I want to know the story in Nier. I don't know it. Tell me. How was it the best story? I need examples.
I played through the game, Nier Automata. I couldn't believe that was the game. It was like fourth wall.
We were struggling to get these endings in Nier, though. We were mad.
I don't think I'm going to get that with Stellar Blade. I think it's going to be, it's a bunch of combat and flashy visuals, and oh, look who the protagonist is. Yeah, I get it. Okay? Yeah, big deal.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have any good-looking woman in the game. You're not allowed to have that. Dave said you're not allowed to, so you're immature, and you should. The game sales should plummet. The game should get no money. It should sell nothing, and they should go out of business because they put a woman in it. Why don't you say that?
So
Dave?
I'm not really sold on it. Just like Astral Chain, I didn't really care about.
Yeah, you don't know
didn't
what's
play
going
it,
on in
didn't
Nier
miss
or
anything.
anything.
So I don't know.
I don't know.
You have to understand that not every game is for everyone. And in this case, I feel like that kind of...
Okay, so accept that. Why are we shitting on Baldur's Gate? Just because people say Baldur's Gate is a good game, their personal favorite. Why do we have to attack people for it? But yeah, stop sucking on the teeth of the fucking Baldur's Gate developers. Well, I'm sorry, Dave. Stop sucking on the teeth for YouTube Premium and Street Fighter. Yeah, that's a good one right there. That's an actual good one. That's a good one.
Action-based game really isn't for me, unless it's an exception like Nier with its crazy good story. That I like. But if it's just action, I don't really know if that's my cup of tea anymore. I don't really like that. Even back in the day, I'll be honest, Bayonetta and stuff, I didn't love it. I thought Bayonetta 1 was okay. I didn't like Bayonetta.
Too much sex?
You know? So I don't know. I don't think I would like these games. Just being honest, okay?
Just being honest. I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
You can't say anything negative.
I received a $2 tip.
All right, all this for $2.
I have a recommendation for the channel. Two special
right,
once in a great while.
How are we gonna shut this one
podcast
down?
Featuring guests.
Guests?
Try talking with Brianna White, who is the voice actress of Aerith in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth.
All right, stop being stupid, person in chat. Are we confused? Hello?
Why would she want to be on a podcast with me? Why would anyone...
Even he laughed at that stupid ass thing. You know, why you think I got that much clout, even though we brag about it?
I want to be a guest on this show.
I don't know. We talk it up.
Right?
Yeah, why does she want to be at level 1?
I couldn't fathom a single reason why someone would want to be a guest on my podcast. Can you think of a reason? I mean, she's a voice actress who's already well known.
Okay.
For the voice that she did in the game.
Are we not well known? You tell us this all the time.
What the hell does she have to benefit for being on my podcast? And what would I even ask her? I have no idea.
Dave, you literally said you wanted to do an interview show and ask people questions as guests. Now we saying we can't be a host and we can't ask questions. Yeah, this dude would just be brain dead. If he had any guests. We see what type of questions he asked just from his wife. He asked very NPC questions like, hey honey, how's it going? We seen the Q&As. He has nothing going on in that brain. So yeah, thanks for asking such a stupid question, guy in chat.
I appreciate you trying to think of ideas, but I don't even know how that would work. Like, why would I do that?
We can't figure out a way to make it work either. That's too much brain power for us.
Anyway. I got a $2 tip. I'm in Vegas for the Super Bowl with my friend. To go Niners, be back on Monday. Okay,
so what you having for dinner, Aerith voice actress?
Okay.
That'll be one of them. That'll be a hot one.
Pizza Box Gaming just did a super speed dial. You know, we're regular bros, so I can just call him wants to be on the show. Pizza Box Gaming just did a super chat. He says, ask former President Obama if he wants to be on the show. Well, Anso Kamaru says, these action games have massive followings. They don't hit your field of vision, though. You're right. Like, for me, a game based solely on action isn't that good. Like, I also remember Metal Gear.
So a game that's fun to play isn't your style of tea, huh? You don't like it, huh? Anything that looks flashy and people want to see, nah, we don't want to do that. We want to pick the slowest game possible, a walking sim, and wonder why no one's talking to us. Yeah, that's DSP's bread and butter.
Rising Revengeance, remember that? I didn't like that either. I don't know, I just don't like these.
We literally didn't like Revengeance. Possibly the most hype, fun game I've ever played. We don't like it. It was too much action. It exposed us for being brain dead. We couldn't parry.
These action games that much.
These action games.
They feel like, you know what it is? To me, they feel kind of like the Michael Bay of games. And not to say that people don't.
What a fucking stupid, retarded take. An actual retarded take.
Don't like Michael Bay movies. They do. They love the big flashiness, the explosions, the CGI, the action. To me, it's like, I don't go to sleep. I don't want to fucking watch those movies. They suck. You know? But again, Nier is the exception because not only did it have the action, but it had a wide variety of gameplay mechanics and one of the coolest stories I've ever experienced.
We can't remember now one gameplay mechanic or 1 ounce of the story to give an example. We just say it has a ton of this and that's passable.
Experience in a video game. That's my kind of action game.
There you go.
You see?
His kind of action game, it gives you like 20 minutes of action and then just give you a bunch of like walking around segments. He gotta pace himself. He don't want to work himself up and get a heart attack. Maybe 10. We don't want to be sweating.
Appreciate your support. Hold on 1 second. $25 tip from 1 Minute Man who has some. It did. Wow, man.
1 Minute Man.
The fight. You could switch to Troid to be advantageous. Twin Haste. What is Twin Haste? I can't even remember. The thing is, the game is so complex. Here we are. I'm over.
Here we go. Time to shut on
Baldur's
Gate.
I still have abilities I don't use, right? Like, seriously, you're.
Whose fault is that? Why do we have abilities we don't use? We can't think of any situation. We have no ability to adapt in any of these fights that we can't use any of these abilities. I don't know, man. Play around with it. Experiment. We cannot experiment for the life of us in any game.
Right. Fly.
He's not throwing out anything.
Those sorcerer abilities. I don't. The only one I use all the time is the
just
one
use the same thing and wonder why people find our gameplay boring.
To recharge a spell slot so you can cast a second spell in the same turn. I use that one a lot.
Of course.
Outside of that, I like never use those other abilities, right?
I don't know. You might find something that works.
It's just to me like so complex, but it's kind of like I haven't needed it yet. Maybe that's something later on in the game I'll need it for the combat. Right now, I guess I'm just lucky that I haven't really even needed those abilities yet, right? It's so complex, but he's right. Like, he just mentioned those. I'm like, oh my god, I totally don't ever think about using fly to move my sorcerer around ever. And
So we don't think about anything playing games. We see a thing called fly. And I don't know, there could be a dude on a cliff shooting down on us. We don't think about flying up and like doing anything about that. There's no situation where we thought about doing that. Cool.
I don't know.
I seen no gameplay, so I don't know. Maybe Fly would have helped him in the battle.
Let's see today, as we engage in combat, let's see if I can maybe effectively use those. Now that you've mentioned them and reminded me that
1 Minute Man had to tell him about the game mechanic. We wasn't going to do it at all.
Thank you. Okay. It looks like Doran did a super chat. I'm glad you stuck to Baldur's Gate 3. I enjoy dropping in and lurking on your streams. Well, thank you, Doran. I enjoy having people come by for these streams.
Okay.
And listen, I know for a fact that it's nowhere near as big as the audience I have. Remember when I first played Baldur's Gate 3 in December? We had over 1,000 viewers for the first.
Why are we reminiscing about how many viewers we had? I had over 1,000 people. Yeah, because you shit on the game and you pushed it off until it won Game of the Year. So that way we can shit on it more. Now that people know what the game, how you're going to play the game, no one cares. We shaming the 1,000 people for leaving?
Stream was like insane, the amount of people who
we worry so much about the people outside the club.
300 viewers half the time. But that's what happens with RPGs this long. You'll never get that audience every time you play it. You're going to have people who have only watched up to a certain point.
Might as well just
only those who maybe have seen all the parts of a playthrough or maybe have played the game fully for themselves are going to be tuning in for the stream where you're playing hour 72 of gameplay, right? That's why I actually frown upon games that are so long, because you always lose the audience. There's nothing you can do.
I mean, there is something you can do, and that's up to the fucking streamer themselves. Obviously, you're going to get people coming in and out. Are they required to sit through every single Baldur's Gate stream? You're forcing people to want to sit through your gameplay, even though it's visibly obvious that you don't like the game and you're just gonna be insulting it. They're gonna go off somewhere else over someone having fun. So there you go. So I don't know what you want, man.
About, right? But I am happy that you guys are here to chill with me every
I'm
time I
happy.
play it. For those
Yeah,
who do
he's
show
real
up, I
happy.
really appreciate you guys engaging with me because, again, as I said, this game is only fun to me because of the engagement we have during it.
Of course it
If
is.
you
You
guys
get
didn't show
handheld.
up and hang out with me and engage with me during this playthrough, I probably wouldn't like it. But because of the engagement, that's why I'm loving Baldur's Gate 3.
Because of the money. Hell yeah.
All right.
Thanks for telling me that.
Anything to chat about?
We got literally nothing.
Awful. Where people have to walk for ages. If someone's doing cement, you want it to be nice and clean and uniform. That's if somewhere where people have to walk for ages. Thousands of people will see that and want to use it. And I think it's pretty selfish to try to destroy that by putting your initials in it. I think it's dumb. You know, I've never...
How the fuck we get here? Wait a minute. Oh, man.
Of that.
Who asked him this?
Clean and no, I think that's... Have I ever had the desire to write my initials in wet cement? No, I think that...
Man. We scraping the bottom of the barrel with these questions.
That's awful. For age, selfish.
Oh,
to try
man.
to destroy that by putting your initials in. I think
It's selfish,
dumb.
yeah.
You know, I've never thought of that once. To me, it's like defacing a piece of
It's like
public property people
vandalism.
need to
You put
use.
your
Why would
name
you
in
do
some
that?
cement. Yeah, it's
very
vandalism.
selfish. Oh, really? Carliga says Helldivers 2 costs $40. It's not free. I thought it was free on PSN.
That's soy voice.
Helldivers 2 costs $40. It's not free. I thought it was free on PSN.
We do zero research here at DSP Gaming. You thinking of foam stars, by the way, but pretty sure the concrete cushion isn't troll.
I swear it was free on PSN. Helldivers. Am I completely wrong? I swear it was. He says it looks good. It's not your style of game. Well, I knew that. I know that it's a 2-player co-op game, so I'm not gonna be interested in it. But I swear that it was a PS Plus game. Big Papa Phil says, did you see the Ed gameplay trailer? No. Someone submitted it for DSP versus the Internet on Sunday. So we're going to watch it together on Sunday.
Whoa.
So that'll be my first exposure to the Ed character. And by the way, doesn't he come out the very end of the month? Like the 20th?
You know what DSP is going to be doing during the Super Bowl? We're watching a bunch of lame stuff on the internet. What a hype time. Yeah, don't you want to swing by that instead of watching Super Bowl or whatever the fuck?
27th of February. So I don't know if I'm going to play with them or not. I'm still going to be doing Tekken stuff then.
Of course.
You know, I guess we'll see. If you guys want me to try out Ed at the end of the month, maybe I will. I'm not sure. Okay?
You call him Ed?
See. If you guys want me to try out Ed at the end of the month.
Not Eddie. Ed. I've never heard anyone. Man, don't try out Eddie. Please don't. I've never heard someone say Ed. I thought he was talking about Ed and Eddie.
Maybe I will. I'm not sure. Okay?
You should have just said Double D.
When is the next live react on DSP Throwback? Not this weekend. Probably next weekend. Probably not this Sunday night, but probably a week from Sunday night. Red Dead. Birthday. Got the hamburger with egg on it. Locomoco. I have never had Locomoco.
There we go.
Mega Man. It turned me like once. But guys, I think it is time to adjourn the show. But there was a lot that happened during my day off, and I like that it's turning into awesome stuff for tomorrow's marathon, right?
Right.
So thank you all. Great podcast today for everyone here live.
Great
Thanks
podcast.
for everyone watching on demand. Thanks. I hope that you all. Actual party happens on Sunday during the food and your booze, right?
We still thinking about the booze.
Even though you might think that the actual party happens on Sunday during the Super Bowl, that is false. My Super Bowl bash is the real party of the weekend.
Yeah, nice meme.
I hope that you'll come by tomorrow to hang out with me and spend the day
meme.
with me if you can. It's going to be a great one. Thank you all for watching. Be safe. See you tomorrow for the Super Bowl bash. Peace out.
All right, cool.
Bad news.
What?
Okay.
Hey, what's
so guys, let's get set up here. However, I do have some
you joined
bad
at the
news.
end of the stream. Because I am, for the life of me, not watching Baldur's Gate. But I'll be back tonight.
I have to use the bathroom. Nature is calling.
There we go.
So I do have to take a short
Yeah, I gotta
break
leave, guys. Nature
to
is calling, so I can't watch the game.
You know, empty the tank, as they say.
But I can watch them set up
so
for it.
I have to play some music and stuff for you while I do that. And I apologize.
All right,
If I
we're
could
still
jump right
clicking.
into
We'll
Baldur's
figure
Gate,
it
I
out.
would,
Oh no!
But, I think it makes
There we
more
go.
sense.
No, we gotta stretch it a little bit.
To
Do a
do it
little
this
boomer
way.
cropping. We'll almost get it.
So
there we
that's
go.
what we're gonna do. All right.
He's almost
So,
a pro.
Please hang tight as I.
I like how there's that little bit right there that is not in the camera. You love to see it. You love to see that little bit. Only the finest here at DSP Gaming.
As I make
Are
my
we gonna
final
fix it?
preparations.
We're gonna fix it?
And I'll be back
Nah,
in
we
just
ain't
a
gonna
few
fix it.
minutes.
Fuck it.
Boot the game before I disappear. Why does it take so long? Because it takes so damn long to boot it.
There we go.
It's a good point, I guess. It has to load. It has to load for so long. I should.
Yeah, a
get
game has to load. Surprising, huh?
There you go.
There you go.
Here we go. The loading. Well, actually, no. If I do this, all you're gonna hear is this. You're not gonna hear music, right? Because it's gonna play the Baldur's Gate theme, right?
I don't know. I think I can save that for the night, maybe. For the
Why do you want to hear this?
For
Do you
the
wanna just leave it on
intermission
the
for
title screen?
Tekken. I don't know.
I could do that, but knowing YouTube, the video will get blocked or claimed. They'll say, "Oh, it's the
Or
music."
maybe
of
that'd
the
be a
game."
Twitch
Block
thing.
it.
I watch random stupid stuff on my
thing.
Twitch.
But now you hear this. Oh, ha, ho, ha, ho, right?
What the fuck?
RAC, thank you so much. RAC with a $20 super chat. He says, I've been sick for a week. I hope your day's going good. It is.
I'm gonna hear all the
far, so
pre-show
good. I'm
before
sorry
he
to hear
jumps
that you've
into
been
the
sick. I hope you're
game.
feeling better, RAC. Thank you very much for that super chat. I appreciate that very much.
Oh yeah, I forgot he moves the shit. Oh, well.
So now I skipped it. Now you're listening to this. You probably didn't want to hear this, did you? You wanted to hear the up top theme. You didn't want to hear the down but here theme, do you? Oh, I'm in the campsite? Oh, I'm in a campsite.
Dave, I thought we had the pee. Yo, we sat here for so
You
long.
want to hear this? Seriously? You just want me to go on break like this?
Yeah,
I will.
just go on break like this.
I'll just go on break like this then. All right.
Yeah, go ahead,
I'll
do
leave
it.
it on here. I won't play the music. I'll just let this music play then.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, guys. I'll be back. See you in a few.
Yeah, go fuck off real quick. And you really put up the slideshow for this? Man! What unbelievable, man. Actually, let's see what we did when we're live. Let's see how fun the gameplay is. And we're talking to fucking Phil. Alright, that's it for me. Well, I'll be back tonight, guys. This is a very impromptu thing. I hope you learned everything from our lessons today. I don't know what we learned from tomorrow's teachings. I guess don't go after a gold digger. Thanks, guys. See you tonight.
Alright, shit. Alright, you and much love. I'll fuck with y'all. And thank you guys for another blessed day. Thank you guys for a very blessed life, man. I really am very grateful to have you guys here in my life, man. For real. Make sure if you guys aren't joining Discord, you guys are in Discord. Show me you're using my code. The more you gamble on my code, the more I'm gonna give you. Post that shit in the Discord stake section. I'm mad exhausted, bro. I'm exhausted. Use my Twitter as well. I'm literally going to bed, man. I got the energy to close the time. I played another time, but yo, I love you guys, man. Alright, shit. Alright, you and much love. I'll fuck with y'all. And thank you guys for another blessed day. Thank you guys for a very blessed life, man. I really am very grateful to have you guys here in my life, man. For real. Make sure if you guys aren't joining Discord, you guys are in Discord. Show me you're using my code. The more you gamble on my code, the more I'm gonna give you. Post that shit in the Discord stake section. I'm mad exhausted, bro.